When you hear the term big fight feel, you often think of boxing matches such as Ali versus Frazier 3, or better known as Thrilla in Manila. Or you think of Tyson versus Holyfield 2. On the wrestling side, you think of The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels Hell in a Cell match, or Bret the Hitman Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13. When you bring it to the gridiron in West Tennessee, however, tonight's matchup checks all of those boxes. It starts 363 days ago on November 1st, 2024. Covington traveled up to Martin to face Westview in a battle of unbeatens in what ended in a 59-54 instant classic in the Chargers from Westview's favor. Go forward 3 weeks after that, they met again in the quarterfinals, with Westview taking that one as well, sending Covington home. Now come back to present day in 2025. It's Week 11 once again, and an undefeated Westview team welcomes in an unbeaten Covington team. The winner, they will be crowned the champion of Region 7 3A and has a chance to host throughout the entirety of the postseason up until Chattanooga. A rematch of a game that saw two of the Mr. Football finalists duke it out a year ago. Skyland Smith tallied 6 total touchdowns, and Graham Simpson set a TSSAA record with 620 passing yards and a school record 8 passing touchdowns. It's time to sit back and glue yourself to what could be the game of the year once more. Welcome into the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. I am Jared Davidson, and as always, joining me tonight in the booth, Dr. Josh Greer. It's Week 11 Game Day, brought to you by R&R and Lindell Boutique, E&H Refrigeration, and Tux Discount Sales. We move into the Charger pregame show, brought to you by Wendell Alexander Realty, Roadrunner Driving School, and Martin Medical Center. Josh, welcome into the booth, my friend. It's been a fun season so far, but Week 11, the ball game that has been anticipated since the schedules came out.
Oh, yeah, this feels like Christmas morning, and what an intro. Great job with an intro. You got me hyped up. I want to go down there and get some pads on and play in this one.
Here at Hardy Graham Stadium, Covington comes in at 9-0. Westview comes in at 8-0. Each team 5-0 in Region 7 3A. Taking a look at how they got here, the Chargers from Martin come into tonight with an 8-0 record, and they are not just led by one person. Graham Simpson on the season has 1,942 passing yards, needs 58 to get to 2,000 on the year. He's passed for 21 touchdowns, has thrown 2 interceptions on a 78% completion rate. He also has 131 rushing yards and a TD as well. The Chargers, they have a deep receiving core, Josh, as they have 5 different guys having 2 or more touchdown receptions. 3 of those guys, however, Dantes Joy with 28 catches for 667 yards and 5 touchdowns. Miles Brown, 32 catches for 469 yards and 6 touchdowns. And then C.D. Dameron, 25 catches, 370 yards, and 6 touchdowns as well. Josh, they have an entire receiving core that they can go to at any time of the game.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And we've seen that throughout the season. Whose night was it going to be? And we didn't know if it was going to be CD, Miles, Asa, or Joy.
Yeah, and we'll get to Asa here in a little bit. The defense has been a hounding one this season as well. Finn Snyder, he leads the team in tackles with 71. Corey Wells right behind him with 64 tackles and 7 tackles for loss. We'll touch on that whole situation of what transpired at halftime last week against Dyersburg here in a little bit. Tyler Dunphy has been a nice emergence at linebacker with 26 tackles this season, along with 2 tackles for loss, and he's only been starting for about 4 weeks.
Yeah, no, he had his, I guess about 3 weeks ago when he had the 2 tackles for loss. To me, it opened my eyes, and if you could do that during the game, then you're definitely going to get some more playing time, and we've seen it.
On the defensive front now, Drake Hickman, he has the team lead in tackles for losses with 11 tackles for losses through 8 games. The defensive backfield has been a great group to watch as well, Josh. The group has piled up 16 pass breakups this season, with half of them in a team lead being by C.D. Darren with 8.
Oh, man, he is a center fielder out there. His closing speed is so impressive.
And then you also look at it, they have hawked down 9 interceptions as well. Messiah Ward and Miles Brown each have 3 on the year. Asa Barnes with 2. Kason Spalding has 1 as well. There's been 3 pick sixes on this team this year as well.
Yeah, no, on all 3 phases of the ball, they're able to create big plays, touchdowns, and it's been exciting to watch.
And now to talk about the young man who we alluded to earlier, who has been arguably the leader on both sides of the ball this year, is junior running back and safety Asa Barnes. In 2025, Barnes already has 77 carries for 637 yards and 14 touchdowns, while also hauling in 16 catches for 274 yards and 3 touchdowns. Josh, here's the big stat. He's averaging just shy of 114 total offensive yards per game this year. That's 46 more yards per game than in his sophomore year. If he maintains that pace, he finishes with 1,594 total offensive yards in this 2025 season. That's if it goes all the way through the state championship.
Yeah, you said it exactly right. He's been impressive on both sides of the ball, and last week, man, he had some dominant runs.
Yeah, and his biggest game of his career came last week against Dyersburg. He contributed in every single facet of the game in the Chargers' 65-30 win over the Trojans. He carried the ball 12 times, 166 rushing yards, and 3 touchdowns on the ground. He added 3 catches for 89 yards and a 65-yard receiving touchdown. Then, on the cherry on top, returned an interception for a touchdown, boosting his total yardage to over 300 all-purpose yards and 5 total touchdowns in the contest. Asa Barnes basically won that game single-handedly.
Yeah, no, I needed some popcorn on that night because he was really giving us a show.
And looking at Covington now before we take our first 3-minute break of this pregame show, Covington, they come in with a 9-0 record on the year. And just like Westview, they have run through the region. In their closest game against Dyersburg, it was a game they won 31-14. They have an explosive offense that averages 54 points per game as well. The best team they've played this year outside of region, Haywood, in a shootout that was, I believe, 52-42 in that one as well. So Covington comes in with also a high-powered offense. Well, different styles, which we'll touch on after the break, but Covington, undefeated once again.
Yeah, undefeated once again, and they can move the ball.
Yeah, they can move the ball with ease with the likes of Jaheim Smith, which we will talk about here on the other side of this 3-minute break. It's the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company. We're live from the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth on the Charger pregame show. We're going to take a 3-minute break here on the Sports 731 Network.
As a small local company, L.I. Smith & Associates is proud to support this community. Our team is composed of nearly 50 staff members, including a team of professional engineers, professional land surveyors, and office support staff, all of whom work together to provide multi-state coverage for projects of all sizes. With nearly 50 years of industry experience, you can trust L.I. Smith with your next project.
Supporting Westview High School athletics, the Color Shop family of companies is here for you. Since 1977, Color Shop has provided the top-of-line flooring and paint to the community. Color Shop Construction specializes in new and remodels in commercial and residential spaces. And when life throws you a curveball, like a leak or natural disaster, Color Shop Restoration is ready with expert staff and the right tools to get you back on track fast. The Color Shop family is proud to serve Martin and the surrounding areas for over 40 years. Go Chargers! C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has just what you need for your next home upgrade or big project. From durable Trex composite decking to sleek Marvin windows to semi-custom cabinets that fit your style and budget. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has Traeger grills for your weekend barbecues, Milwaukee tools for the job site, Valspar paint to refresh any space, plus culverts, lumber, hardware, and so much more. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply. Call 731-341-4408 or stop by 8487 Highway 22 in Dresden.
Ready to kickstart a career that'll take you places? Roadrunner Driving School is here to help you earn your CDL and hit the road in the right direction. Located at 106 Industries Park Drive in Sharon, Tennessee, Roadrunner Driving School offers an in-depth hands-on training curriculum that prepares you for an exciting career in the trucking industry. Learn how to drive a Class A commercial vehicle today. Call us at 731-456-2008 to earn your CDL in just 3 weeks. Let Roadrunner Driving School put you in the driver's seat.
Need reliable auto body repair? Turn to Precision Auto Body, your trusted family-owned shop with locations in Martin, Milan, and Dyersburg. Whether it's a small fender bender or a major collision repair, their expert team has you covered with quality work and fast service. Precision Auto Body takes pride in serving the community and they're proud supporters of Westview Chargers athletics. So when your vehicle needs attention, trust the name that puts precision in every repair. Precision Auto Body.
Cold mornings, hot showers. Wet jeans, warm dryers. West Tennessee Public Utility District has you covered with natural gas water heaters and dryers for sale. No big box chaos, just local, reliable, energy-saving comfort. Call 731-986-8289 to find your perfect match. WTPUD, where comfort meets community.
And welcome back into the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. It's the Charger pregame show brought to you by Wendell Alexander Realty, Roadrunner Driving School, and Martin Medical Center. Before we get going, I want to give a huge shout out to our friends over at Crave Restaurant in Martin, Tennessee. Also about to open one in Paris for providing us with our pregame meal. So go check them out. A lot of protein bowls, healthy pizzas, healthy wraps. They make healthy food good. So go
Yeah.
over there and get you a bowl. They have a great menu and great people that run the store too.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't just say it's healthy because it's delicious.
It's delicious, healthy food.
Gosh.
It'll fill you up, high on protein and everything and whatnot. Back to our pregame show here in the Winstead Real Estate Land Company broadcast booth at Hardy Graham Stadium for tonight's Region 7 3A championship game matchup between Westview and Covington. Josh, we talked about it. We alluded to it. Tonight's contest set to feature two of the most explosive offenses in the 7-3-1 area. Covington, they run that kind of hybrid wing T offense. The quarterback will be under the gun and under center, and in the gun, throughout different times tonight. It'll be Jaheim Smith somewhere in the backfield with him as well. You look at Taylor Glover, he's the primary wing back as well, and will line up behind either tight end / tackle, which will usually be Shaw Eubanks, and the two main receivers who will line up on either side of the ball. It'll be Sean Macklin and Quindarius Alexander. They can sneak out of the backfield or out of the back of the defense and find open lanes when they do decide to pass it. But tonight, I expect we're going to see a heavy dosage of running from Walker Davis and especially Jaheim Smith, the younger brother of the most recent 3A Mr. Football winner, Skyland Smith.
Yeah, no, that's I could see them wanting to run the ball because not only are they productive running the ball, but they also can control the clock.
Yeah, they can control the clock very well. And also, too, part of that, controlling the clock, a big part of this Covington team is sleight of hand and misdirection. The way they run that hybrid T, that shotgun T, that pistol T, as you called it this morning on the show, they do these fakes, they do these little sweeps, they do these fake sweeps and go up the middle. So many different misdirections and sleight of hands that they can do to pop open on open lanes.
Yeah, no, that's the type of stuff we ran whenever I first got into high school, so I know it very well. We were under center. We'd have never been backed up, but it's the same type of stuff, and you can expect it here tonight. And whenever it's working, man, it's hard to stop.
On the defensive side of the ball, look for the defense to run kind of like a 3-3-5 or a 3-4-4 almost. They run different looks, but Coach Kirby, he will trust his front three to get pressure in any and every way. They know Westview has a stronger run game this year, but also, too, I would not be shocked to see them drop 8 for a lot of the night.
Yeah, no, you can expect it, especially since last year, 600 and whatever yards you said.
Yes.
Yeah,
620 yards for Simpson last year, a TSSAA single-game record.
Yeah, so you can expect for them to be,
Cautious of it.
Yeah.
Looking at Westview now, they will show you a pro style of offense. They can go 4 out, they can go trips, they can go heavy set, they can mountain motion with a wing back, usually Dantes Joy or Miles Brown. And they will utilize Alex Evans at tight end in a blocking set. They can even go 5 wide. They can throw any look they can at you. They have a strong run game this season, as we just mentioned, a team total of 1,103 yards as a team here in 2025.
No, very impressive, and at times I feel like they can do anything they want at any given time.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot from both offenses tonight. Whichever defense, which will be a key here later tonight when we get to them, whichever defense can find 1 or 2 stops tonight may end up being the benefactor and winner here in this ballgame tonight. 4 different receivers with over 250 yards this season. Joy with 667. Brown with 469, Dameron with 370, and Barnes with 274 out of the backfield. One of these guys can take over at any instance, but we saw it with Asa the entire game last week, and then Miles got in on the action, scoring all 3 of his touchdowns in the fourth quarter last week. But Coach Matt McConnell's Chargers are going to need everybody tonight against a stout defense.
Yeah, you're going to need all of them to step up. We see 1 or 2 step up each game, but I think it's going to be wide open tonight.
Hopefully Westview can find some wide open receivers downfield in that offense. Looking at the defense for Westview, they run an effective 4-2-5 defense, but they're going to have to find something at that flex spot between defensive back and linebacker. Finn Snyder, to set the stage for you last week, was ejected in a halftime scrum between Westview and Dyersburg last week. Like I said, Finn was ejected, but after TSSAA review, film got sent in. Finn, active tonight. They did not find out until after Tuesday's practice. They had already had 2 full practices and pads before they found that out. But in all the review, they found Corey Wells in the middle of the pile. And so, therefore, Corey Wells is out tonight. So, like I said, Snyder active at middle linebacker, but Coach Cowens is going to have to find a flex option for tonight.
Yeah, no, and he's been so productive. I am such a huge fan of Corey Wells, and I hate that he's going to be missed tonight, but it's the next man up.
Yeah, I've heard names float around as, Jackson Couples who could float into that hybrid spot. We talked about it maybe being Asa at some point, but without Corey Wells tonight, you're down your backup running back as well. And in a game where Asa is going to be heavily utilized on the offensive side of the football, but I fully trust Coach Cowens and to see how he can replace it. He has guys who are ready to step up. You're going to see a lot of Finn Snyder, Tyler Dumpy, but in that flex, you may see a little bit of Jackson Couples float back from that defensive end spot.
Yeah, no, and I fully trust this entire coaching staff, and so whatever they decide to do is going to be the best for the team, and I'm excited to see. how they perform.
Yeah. Before we look at our keys to the game, we're going to go ahead and take a little look ahead at some of the playoff outlooks for tonight. It's a different playoff format, but the round one matchups, they do stay the same before it gets weird in the next 4 rounds after that. Looking at it real quick, every West region will play against each other under the new format, but the first round matchups remain the same. So Region 7 will get Region 8 in the first round. In Region 7 3A, the winner tonight will be the number 1 seed. The loser is the number 2 seed. Dyersburg is locked into the number 3 seed. Tomorrow night, Obion County and Bolivar play. That will be to determine the number 4 seed. Winner getting Melrose.
Yeah, and that's not going to be an easy feat for anyone to go against Melrose, but, we'll see how we fare 1, 2, 3, and 4.
In Region 8 3A, which has Melrose is the 1 seed, and Bolton is the 2 seed. Westview has a run-in with Bolton in the past, about 2 years ago in the first round, where Westview went on the road to Bolton and won that game. Looking at the other scenarios in Region 8 3A, and this is especially key for Westview and Covington's first-round matchups here tonight. If Melrose and Hamilton win this week, Hamilton is the number 3 and Wooddale is the number 4. If Memphis East and Bolton win, Wooddale is the number 3, Memphis East is the number 4. If Raleigh Egypt and Wooddale win, Wooddale is number 3, Raleigh Egypt number 4, and Wooddale would be number 3, and Hamilton would be number 4 in any other scenario. So there's going to be a lot of watching on that region tonight to see which team gets what, as far as it's about 4 different combinations they could end up with.
Yeah, no, you confuse me. I'm lost. I'll have to see it on paper.
Welcome to tiebreaker scenarios. And Weston's, hey, just be glad we're not covering Region 7 4A and trying to decipher those tiebreaker scenarios. And even Region 7 1A, they've got some crazy scenarios. Starting lineups are being announced right now here on the field. We'll get you our starting lineups here tonight in a little bit. But before we take another break here on the Charger Pregame Show, we're going to go ahead and give you our Smith & Annie Design Center and Lumber Company keys to the game. For Covington, Josh, fast pressure. You may only rush through, they may show pressure, but you cannot give Graham Simpson all day to sit in the backfield and find one of his guys who pops open on a street route.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And you know what? We've seen him take off lately. So, even if they're covered up, if you're not getting pressure, he can take off.
For Westview, do not overbite and stay home. You know Covington's going to run misdirection. You know they're going to have that little sleight of hand in the backfield. Don't overbite. Everyone stay in your lanes, wrap up, then wait for the rest of the cavalry to arrive.
No, you're exactly right. With the counter, Sally, belly, those type of runs, you will have to stay home if you're an outside edge setter. So we'll see what they do tonight. If it's a called blitz, obviously they're probably going to still go. But if it's not, stay at home.
So those were your Smith & Annie Design Center and Lumber Company keys to the game. Before we take the next break, let's look at the TSWA, the Tennessee Sports Writers Association top 10 poll in 3A. Westview, they remain number 1. They receive all 17 first-place votes. In second place, Gatlinburg-Pittman. Third place, Covington at 9-0. So it's a battle of number 1 and number 3 tonight. Tyner Academy comes in at 4. Meigs County comes in at 5. Melrose at 6. Sequatchie County at number 7. Waverly at 9-0 comes in at 8. Unicoi County comes in at 6-2 as the number 9 spot. And Fairview rounding out the top 10 as Dyersburg dropped out 2 weeks ago. They come in at 7-2 in the number 10 spot.
Yeah, no, it's still very impressive what Dyersburg's doing. They're a very physical team, so I wouldn't be surprised at all you'd be in the number 3 seed going into the playoffs that they knock someone off.
Some interesting numbers here for you all tonight. Graham Simpson needs 58 passing yards for 2025. He already is over 6,000 for his career. CD reached 1,000 yards receiving last week. Miles Brown needs 4 catches for 100 career receptions. He needs 441 yards for a 2,000-yard career so far. Dantes Joy, 413 yards from a 3,000-yard career. And here's this. Miles and Asa each scored in 3 different ways last week. That's the first time since Ty Brown scored in 4 different ways against McKenzie in 2013. Miles' older brother.
Yeah, I love Ty. I coached Ty in middle school, and I had him as a student at UT Martin. He's a great young man.
And so some other interesting tidbits before we take our next break. C.D. Dameron last week, an 83-yard punt return for a score, giving him 4 punt return touchdowns on the season and 357 return yards for the season as well. Miles Brown had a kickoff return for a score to go with a pick 6. Asa Barnes had a pick 6 as well. Here's where it gets a little interesting. Miles has 4 touchdowns on interception returns in his last 2 seasons. Asa has 3 touchdowns on interception returns in his last few seasons. Amarion Harris, who played from 2019 to 2022, had 5 pick 6s. That's the school record.
Wow. Yeah, wow. That's very impressive, and I think that they may be able to hawk him down on that one.
So about 10:30 left to go here until kickoff. We're going to go ahead and take our next 3-minute break. I was trying to extend it out until we got to the national anthem, but we'll get to that when we get there. We're going to take a break from the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth here on the Sports 731 Network.
The Hawks Nest Sports Venue in Martin is a proud supporter of the Westview Chargers. The Hawks Nest is the place to be to catch all your favorite games and sporting events. From Wing Wednesday to weekend karaoke and live entertainment, the Hawks Nest Sports Venue is the best hangout in Martin. For a weekly lineup of events and specials, check them out on Facebook at The Hawks Nest or stop by 105 Church Street in Martin. The Hawks Nest Sports Venue, proud supporter of Charger Athletics. Go Chargers!
Hey ladies, are you ready to shine? Discover a new look at R&R on Lindell Boutique. From trendy outfits to must-have accessories like our custom hat design station, we've got everything you need to complement your style. Come shop with us at 228 South Lindell Street, right next to a Woodfire Pizza Kitchen in Martin. We're open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. R&R on Lindell Boutique, where style meets fun.
West Tennessee Metals in Dyersburg is the go-to spot for top-notch metal roofing products and services. Located at 1314 East Court Street with a massive showroom. We build kits for pole barns, patio packages, and lean-tos. We offer painted 40-year metal and galvalume. Delivered free with orders over $1,000 within 60 miles of Dyersburg. All of our orders are carefully cut and packaged to ensure a premium finish for your project. Give David a call today at 731-676-9965 or call Nathan at 423-394-7073. Weather the storm with West Tennessee Metals.
Celebrating 45 years in business, E&H Refrigeration is your trained comfort specialist. We are Northwest Tennessee's heating and cooling experts with locations in Martin and Paris. If you're in need of a new Trane HVAC system, we have you covered. Give E&H Refrigeration a call today in Martin at 731-587-9675 or in Paris at 731-407-9121. Let us bring you comfort you deserve with the quality you count on. E&H Refrigeration, your Trane dealer.
At Winstead Real Estate, we treat every customer like they're the only one. We take the time to find the perfect home or land just for you. Where real estate is done with care and a handshake still means something. Call us at 731-504-8969.
Come see Premier Furniture with 2 great locations in downtown McKenzie and in Union City. They've got everything to make your house feel like home. From cozy bedding to stylish dinette sets, recliners, sectionals, sofas, love seats, and more. Add the perfect touch with entertainment consoles, accent chairs, bedroom suites, and accessories to match your style. Whether you're furnishing a new space or updating your favorite room, it's well worth the drive to Premier Furniture in McKenzie and Union City.
And welcome back into the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. It's Charger Pregame Show brought to you by Wendell Alexander Realty, Road Runner Driving School, and Martin Medical Center. About 7 minutes away from kickoff here on the Sports 731 Network. Region standings as of right now, Covington and Westview tied for the top spot at 5-0. Dyersburg locked into the number 3 spot. Obion County at number 4. McNary at number 5. Bolivar at number 6 at 1-4. Ripley at 7 at 0-5. Interesting note, we mentioned earlier, the winner of Obion County and Bolivar is going to be in the playoffs. McNary is deadlocked at number 5. So they have no chance to get in tonight. So Bolivar, if they beat Obion tomorrow night, can leapfrog McNary and go into the playoffs.
Yeah, no, that's tough. Is this Coach Struett's first year?
This is like his second or third.
Second year. Okay, all right, yeah.
I believe this is his second. But also, too, speaking of head coaches, our 2 head coaches in today's game, head coach Matt McConnell for Westview and head coach J.R. Kirby for Covington, which back in February and back in the offseason, there was a little bit of a weird thing that happened. 2 years ago, 2 off seasons ago, we had the wild coaching carousel with about 17 different changes. This was the biggest coaching change of this past all season that we would have had. 3 weeks later, after he's announced at Henry County, he's back at Covington. Some things happened. He came out and said he felt like personally, he felt like his family and everything should have stayed at Covington. So guess what? Covington welcomed him back with open arms. They haven't made a coaching hire yet. So that's where we stand with head coach J.R. Kirby. And who's the head coach at Henry County now? Who did they officially name after him?
Gosh, I can't think of his name. He was the defense coordinator for Milan. He was the head coach for West Carroll. Gosh, I'm so sorry, Coach. I can't think of your name. I can see your face, but I'm bad with names.
Westview tonight going to go with the white pants, blue jerseys, and blue tops. Covington going to go in the all whites. The captains for Westview tonight, Dantes Joy, Jackson Couples. That will also be Jamal Barnett and C.D. Dameron. Those are your captains for Westview. Your captains for Covington tonight, number 3, Ty Beard. Number 24, Shaw Eubanks. Number 72, Jackson Kirby. And number 13, Walker Davis. Those are your captains for each team. We're going to get the captains meeting here live.
Yeah, real fast. Josh Wolf.
Josh Wolf, there you go. That's who took over Henry County.
And you know what? Henry County is excited to have Coach Wolf. He's a great guy. He's been there before as a linebacker coach and a special education teacher. So we love him in Henry County. Very thankful. Sorry I forgot your name.
Well, we're going to have the national anthem first, so we're going to go ahead and take our last 3-minute break. When we come back, captain's meeting and kickoff here on the Sports 731 Network.
Got a leaky roof? Missing shingles? Or maybe it's time for a total roof replacement. No matter what your roofing needs, KB with ARS Roofing has you covered. From repairs and cleaning to full roof replacements and preservation, ARS Roofing is your trusted local expert, serving all of West Tennessee and Western Kentucky. Protect your biggest investment, your home, with the quality and care you deserve. Call ARS Roofing today at 731-636-9700 and schedule a free quote. ARS Roofing, making roofs look great again.
Your business is unique, so protecting it should be tailor-made. Unlike those one-size-fits-all nationwide security companies, First Response Security Services offers custom solutions tailored to your organization's needs. We even work around any stipulation you have. First Response actually sends real people to support you. You're not just a number in a database. You get the personal touch and real local support whenever you need it. Serving Northwest Tennessee for 15 years. Call us today.
The best teams aren't born. They're forged in the heat of practice and knowledge that if you get the little things right, the big things become second nature. Building a great team is hard, demanding work that takes single-minded dedication and sacrifice. And that's how we've built the cardiovascular team at West Tennessee Healthcare, the highest performing team in the state and one of the top 6% in the nation.
Come visit Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Check out our showroom, filled with different flooring options, cabinets, vanities, lighting fixtures, doors, and more. We'll save you money with prices up to 30% less than what you'd find at the big box stores. Plus, our expert design team is always available to assist with a free design consultation. That's only at Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Quality products at discount prices. Come see us today.
Skyhawk Rentals offers a versatile management style covering both residential and commercial properties, as well as offering combined sales and property management services. If you're an owner looking to address your real estate and property management needs, we're it. If you're a tenant in need of an affordable space to live and work, we'll help you find your nest. As the largest property management company in the area, we'll work hard to meet your needs and provide superior customer service. To find out more, call Skyhawk Rentals at 731-587-2937 or stop by 224 South Lindell Street today.
In the world of sports, precision and excellence define champions. Dynamics Physical Therapy is dedicated to enhancing athletic performance and preventing injuries by serving schools and their athletes. Elevate your game with Dynamics. Visit dynamics.life to learn more.
And welcome back into the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. Thank you all for tuning in to the Charger pregame show as we head for kickoff. Real quick, let's pause for a station ID. WTJF AM Jackson, WTJF FM Dyer, W231BU East Union, and Sports Radio 94 FM and 1390 AM. The captain's meeting has taken place and is over. Covington has run out onto the field. Covington won the toss. They deferred, so Westview, they will start the game with the football. Covington will receive in the second half. Westview will go right to left on your dial, whichever, if you're listening on radio. They'll go back and forth on your little video stream. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, Covington will go left to right. And here comes the Chargers from Martin, Tennessee, out of the Bob Carroll Football Building, out of the Scott Taylor State Farm Tunnel. And we are set for kickoff. Once a chilly night here in Martin, Tennessee. Also want to give a big shout out to Davis Clothing in Lexington, who are our clothing sponsors and rocking last year's quarter zip. And also want to give a big shout out to our Week 11 game day sponsors, R&R and Lindell Boutique, E&H Refrigeration, and Tux Discount.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm jealous of the quarter zip.
Jordan said we were getting some later. So
I'm excited.
Here we are. Chargers, they will start on offense. Covington will kick left to right. Westview will go right to left. Back deep to receive for Westview. Looks like we will have Dantes Joy, Miles Brown, and C.D. Dameron back deep.
Sorry.
A region champion will be crowned tonight. The winner also gets home field throughout the majority of the postseason. A rematch of last year's Week 11 contest where Westview won 59-54. To kick off for Covington will be Ty Waddell.
It's going to be a fun one, partner.
Fun one indeed. Covington looks like they will kick off on the left hash. Would not be shocked at any surprise onside kick. You have a lot of communication going on with the line.
That and Westview's been able to return, a bunch of punt returns, so maybe they're worried about the specialists being able to have a
Westview's got a
decent
decent hands unit up front.
Yeah.
On the front line. If it's a loop kick, I wouldn't imagine one of the middle lines takes it. .701. The ball is teed up. We are just about ready to go here in Martin, Tennessee. Waddell backs it up. Gets a 7-yard drop. 49 at kickoff. A chilly night here in Martin, Tennessee. Week 11, Thursday Night Football on Halloween Eve. And we are off and running. It will be a pooch kick. And it will take a bounce at the 25. And ball's on the ground. I believe Westview came up with it. And they will start the ball game on their own 28-yard line on their own right hash.
Yeah, they're probably going to get told if it's pooched, go ahead and try to fair catch it. Wave your hands in the air and get to the ball. It looks like the Covington player's down.
Yeah, we have a Covington player down to start the game. Not what you want to see on the opening kickoff on either side. So a little bit of a delayed start to the first offensive drive. You know how Westview likes to do on these first drives as well, so you know a shot play more than likely is looming in the air.
Yeah, for sure. I can't see the young man, but I pray that he's okay.
Down at about the 26-yard line for Covington. Trainer coming out to check on him, and it looks like he will be up and helped off. It looked like an either 8 or a 9, so either Drake Anderson or Sean Macklin. Yeah, it looks like Sean Macklin. Sean Macklin, one of these wide receivers on the Covington offense. Ball will be spotted at the 27 officially on the right hash. Westview, they will start with the ball. Joy out wide right. Kason Spalding and C.D. Dameron in the left. And Asa Barnes will be to the right of Simpson in the backfield. The 2024 Max Preps National Freshman of the Year. Dameron in motion from left to right. And a flag immediately. And it's going to be a pre-snap penalty on Westview. It'll be first down to 15 before the first play of the game.
Yeah, false start. I don't know if someone saw the clock. There was about 4 whenever the penalty was called, so I don't know if they were trying to rush or if they thought they heard something. But
Westview last week got season-high 19 penalties for 165 yards.
Yeah, I tried to look it up. I've never seen a game with 19 penalties on one side.
So now it'll be officially start on the 22-yard line at first down to 15. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Westview goes to the same motion. Dameron in motion, left to right. Simpson takes a snap. He'll drop back to pass. He's going to look for a screen pass, and it'll be to Barnes. Barnes has blockers in front. Barnes back past the 25. Barnes has a wall in front, lowers the shoulder. He's going to get past the 35, just shy of the 40. Asa Barnes with the physicality to start the ball game off. It's a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down. Westview gets a fresh set of sticks.
Yeah, and I believe that's when he took it to the house as well, was that little screen out to the outside.
So a gain of 18 on the game's first play, and it's first down and 10 Westview up to the 40-yard line. Ball on the left hash. Westview brings trips now to the near side on the left. Barnes to the right of Simpson in the backfield. Brown in motion from left to right. 2 to the left, 1 to the right now. Brown alone on the right hash. Now Joy will motion over to join him. Simpson takes a snap, fakes the handoff. It'll be a quick out route to Joy. Joy got a block from Brown. Dantes Joy trying to get to the sideline and gets enough for the first down. Again, 2 plays to Winstead Real Estate and Land Company. First down for the Chargers of Westview, and they will have it on the Covington 49-yard line.
Yeah, great block by Brown. This receiving core can block.
11-10 to go here in the first quarter. Trips to the right. Now Evans comes in motion. We'll get to the left tight end spot. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Dameron in motion from right to left. Simpson takes a snap, throws it again. This one will be a hitch route to Joy. Joy stutter steps, gets past a man, and he steps out of bounds at the Covington 41, and that's where they spot him. It'll be a gain of 8, brings up second down and 2. Ball spotted on the right hash of the 41-yard line in Covington territory. First play of the game that's not on a first down for Westview. Dameron in motion from right to left. Simpson takes a snap, doesn't hand off. Another hitch route to Joy. Joy catches it but gets popped immediately. Has enough for the first down. And so that will be another fresh set of downs for Westview. Another Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down. They get it up to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, no, he's a grown man out there. He knew he was going to take a hit. He stood in there.
Joy on the year, 667 receiving yards coming into the night. First down and 10 on the 36 of Covington. Joy in motion from right to left, makes 3 receivers on the left side. First handoff to Barnes of the night. Barnes scoots his way back up the middle, gets to the 30-yard line, falls forward, and it looks like the official spot will be to the 29. Asa Barnes, his first carry of the night, his 78th on the year. Second down and 3 upcoming. Chargers still on that right hash. It's been a productive first drive so far for the Chargers. Bunch trips to the right side now, and now they fan out. Joy in motion from right to left. Simpson takes a snap. He's going to look for the out route. He's going to go to the underneath route to Dameron. Dameron turns upfield. He's inside the red zone, makes a man miss, falls forward to the 15-yard line. Another Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down. And that's going to be a C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity for the Chargers as they get it up to the 13-yard line officially. First and 10 in the red zone for the first time tonight. Trips to the right now for Westview. Barnes to the right of Simpson in the backfield. Simpson takes a snap, hands it off to Barnes. Barnes trying to find a hole on the left side, scoots past the 10-yard line, and then is walled off at around the 8. It'll be about a gain of 5, cuts the distance in half, makes it second and medium.
Going back to the previous play, CD is so elusive that he was able to pick up about 6 more yards with that little cut right in front of the defender.
9:12 to go here in the first quarter. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. That's Brown by himself. Evans motions out from tight end to the right. It'll be another handoff to Barnes. Barnes squirts his way up the middle. He's at the 5-yard line, and looks like it's going to be a gain of 3 on the play. Brings up third and short.
First third down.
3rd and 2. It's 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah.
You want to start this game off with a touchdown. It's been a long first drive for Westview. Not their stereotypical first drive of a ball game.
Yeah, no, they weren't taking shots downfield. They were just dinking and dunking, and I like it.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Barnes to the right of Simpson in the backfield. Simpson pump fakes with the hands. 3rd and 2. Takes a snap, hands it off to Barnes again. Barnes has a wall in front of him, lowers the shoulder. Barnes reaches for it. Touchdown! Asa Barnes from 5 yards out. A First Response Security Services touchdown, and the Chargers from Martin strike first.
Yeah, he's not going to be denied whenever you try to tackle him up high. You're going to have to get multiple people on him or at least tackle him below the hips.
So 8:26 remaining in the first quarter, and the Chargers officially go 73 yards on the first drive of the game. Swinging gate action, and Covington jumps. Covington came across the line there. No call, no contact made. So they're going to settle for the extra point. And there's 4 on the play clock. Westview's got to hurry. 2, 1, and delay a game.
Get off, yeah.
I believe Coach Matt McConnell thought that they were going to get the offsides penalty. And did we get a timeout on the field? We did.
All
so
right,
instead
good.
of backing up the PAT, head coach Matt McConnell got the timeout off. Never saw the motion for a timeout, but nevertheless, Westview granted one, their first one of the evening. It's an R&R and Lindo Boutique timeout. We'll keep it right here as we wait on Kinzer Pratt and the extra point unit to come back out onto the field.
Yeah, he may have had it built in and told the official by him once it gets to 1 second, call a timeout. I call a timeout.
For Asa Barnes on the year, his 15th rushing touchdown and his 18th total on the year. It's been a kind of a sleeper pick, probably for many, for Mr. Football in 3A. He definitely has the numbers too.
Yeah, no, he has the numbers on both sides of the ball. And you got to think, people listening, that he's not playing full games.
No, not at all. And so Kendra Pratt, they'll come out with a normal extra point look. Pratt on the year, 38 of 45 on extra point tries. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. It's a little low, but driven through. 7-0 Chargers with 8:26 to go in the first quarter. And with that being said, we're going to step aside for a quick 30-second break as Westview leads 7-0.
Crave Restaurant in Martin is a unique eatery that specializes in nutrient-dense foods, high in protein, low in calories. Try our protein bowls, cauliflower barbecue chicken pizza, pepperoni pizza, and much more. Meals are prepared with fresh ingredients Monday through Friday from 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Order online through the Toast app for easy pickup or have it delivered through DoorDash. Call it in at 731-281-4865 or dine in at 129 Neal Street. Crave. Taste the difference.
Finn Snyder coming out to kick off after Westview goes 73 yards on their opening drive of the ball game. It's 7-0 after an Asa Barnes 5-yard touchdown score. Back here in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth, thank you all for joining us. What is a packed house. Covington traveled greatly, and Westview fans, they showed out on the home side. Go ahead.
No, this is what you expect. I mean, this is the game of the year, in my opinion. I'm being a little biased, but this is the game you want to be at, and
this is the
people are
game
here.
this is the game that just everyone has anticipated for so long. When schedules came out, you saw that it was that the TSSAA, they knew what they were doing, putting this game on Week 11 again, because they decide the region games. They knew what they were doing, putting this one back on Week 11. Building that anticipation. Back deep to receive. Jaheim Smith and Ty Beard for Covington. Pratt. He's not going to boot it. He's going to drop it short to, that will be Sean Macklin. Macklin trying to work his way. He's across the 30, and this is what you wanted to avoid, a big return. Yeah. Macklin, he's going to be right at midfield. On the tackle was Dantes Joy. You tried to avoid that with Jaheim Smith and Ty Beard, but Macklin, he's a wide receiver, a starting wide receiver on this Covington squad for a reason. And Covington, they will start on the Westview 48-yard line.
Yeah, typically you'll see a linebacker type of position in that up back, and so I guess they had a receiver. They probably scouted that, knew that it was going to be a pooch kick, or maybe during the year.
You got a marker on the field.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be on Westview. And they're going 15 yards. Face mask on Dantes Joy. So Covington, they will start on the Westview 33-yard line. And we see what Westview does in that flex formation. Looks like for the Chargers, they got out there. They got Tayshawn Walker out on the field tonight. So here we see that hybrid wing tee. They come out in the shotgun look. It'll be a little toss to Smith on the right side. Smith finds a hole. Smith dragged down from behind. He's going to get right around the 20-yard line, I believe, right at the 20. So it's a quick red zone opportunity for Covington. Tackle by Finn Snyder, his first tackle of the night. Team leading coming into this game with 71. So
yeah, and if you're Westview right now, this is not what you want. You do not want to give them an opportunity to have a short field.
In motion becomes Adams, and here comes Macklin. It'll be a sweep to Macklin. Macklin trying to cut up middle, finds a quick gap. Dameron trying to pull him down, but Macklin just pulling further and further. Flag comes flying late.
Good gravy.
Be interested to see what this one is. Could possibly be a late hit.
I believe that's what they're going to call. That's what it looked like, the direction he was throwing the flag. I think whenever you start the tackle in bounds and it carries out of bounds, that's not a late hit.
Here's the official call. No, another face mask call.
Wow.
You have these pregame meetings with the officials and, talk about things to watch. Head coach J.R. Kirby said, hey, maybe watch up high. And so far, 2 face mask penalties on Westview here on the first drive of the game for Covington, so now they get half the distance to the goal. And so they go 2nd and 2, spotted on the 12-yard line. We have more whistles on the field. 7:44 to go here in the first quarter. Westview leads 7-0. Should be first down. Not sure. Yeah, they're resetting the play clock on the field. So, yeah, first down and 2. Not often you see a 1st and 2 upcoming. 2 receivers to the left, wing back to the right. That is going to be Glover. It'll be a pass. Westview read it all the way. See if they can make the tackle. No, they can't. Getting past the point of contact. Looks to be Macklin again. Macklin gets inside the 10-yard line up to the 6. And that pass completed by Walker Davis. So 1st and goal now for Covington. 2 receivers to the left, wing back to the right. It'll be a handoff to Smith. No, it'll be a keeper by Davis, and he's going to be tackled right at the line of scrimmage. No gain, makes it 2nd down and goal to go from the 5.
See if we can bend and not break here. This is a tough position to be at right now.
Covington's gotten the aid of a good return and 2 penalties on this drive. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. No back in the backfield besides the wingback. Man in motion is Smith. It's a sweep to Smith. Smith got hit in the backfield, able to work his way back up the middle. Smith still on his feet. It's going to be awfully close. I believe he's going to be down at the 1-yard line. Makes it 3rd and goal to go from the 1. Here we go.
Yeah, it looked like
big on big.
Yep, big on big. It looked like they had him stopped in his tracks, but he's still able to make positive gains during that run.
1st 3rd down for Covington on the offensive side of the ball. Westview scored on their 3rd down opportunity. Covington trying to do the same. 3rd and goal to go from the 1. 6:20 to go here in the first quarter. And here's that traditional wing look from Covington. Walker is going to hand it off to Smith quickly, and Smith lowers the shoulder, and he is in. Covington an extra point away from tying the ball game up at 7 apiece. Jaheim Smith from 1 yard out with 6:13 to go here in the first quarter.
Well, you give him a short field, give him a couple penalties, and, that's bound to happen with this type of offense.
On to kick the extra point. It's going to be Ty Waddell. Snap, the hold, the kick is up, and looks to be good. Right down Broadway. We are knotted at 7 apiece with 6:13 to go here in the first quarter. We will keep it right here. Josh, aided by penalties, and a big return by Macklin for Covington. And we're knotted right back up at 7 apiece, back to square one.
Yeah, no, in no time at all. They didn't take off any time at all because they crossed the 50. You get the face mask. You have a couple positive plays. You get another penalty, which I thought could have been assessed as a late tackle out
Either
of bounds,
way, it's
but
the
his
same,
face mask, yeah, for sure. So yeah, you get up there, and 7 plays later they score.
So 6:13 to go here in the first quarter. And Westview, they look to get the ball back.
Kicking off for Covington, number 2, Waddle. Back deep for Westview.
Ty Waddle back to kickoff. Was a shorter kick last time that it was almost fumbled by Westview.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're gonna try to keep it out of the hands of these elite returners of C.D. Dameron, Miles Brown, and Dantes Joy. Dameron, 4 punt returns for a touchdown this year. Miles Brown had an 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown last week.
Yeah, and you can't blame them there, but if you're the return team, if it's in the air, you got to wave your hand.
Waddell gets a 7-yard run up. This one's going to be pooched short again. Fair caught at the 25 by Westview. No, he dropped it, falls back on it. Oh, boy, that was another dangerous situation, that time by Tayshawn Walker. Westview fortunate to fall onto that one, and they will start this drive. It may have given them an extra yard, but not the way you wanted to. It looks like they're going to start on the 26.
Well, I guarantee you they've already identified who they're kicking to all night.
Wouldn't be shocked to see Westview move up one of their return men closer up to maybe the 20.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that would be smart to adjust, and, this is a great coaching staff, so I'm sure they're already talking about it.
So 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right as Westview Starts on the left hash of their own 26, going right to left. 3 down front for Covington. Evans in motion from left to right. Simpson will drop back to pass again. Simpson looking deep. He's going to go to the out route to Joy. Joy jumps and catches it for another first down. Simpson has made Joy his favorite target tonight. They move the sticks once again for another Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down. A gain of 13 on the play, up to the 39.
Yeah, impressive little pitch and catch. You know, I expect to see this a lot tonight.
Westview not being that normal fast-paced offense so far tonight. You know, you save everything that you can for a game like this in your playbook. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Evans, the tight end, to the left side right now. Simpson takes the snap, fakes the handoff, goes over the middle. That's to C.D. Dameron at midfield. Dameron then slung down. Good open field tackle by Covington's. That was number 21, Jeremy Cage, on the open field tackle. They have enough for the first down, I believe, by a yard. So it's a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down. Ball spotted on the right hash of midfield for Westview. Westview once again just being methodical. First down and 10 for midfield. Receiver to either side. Now Dameron motions from right to left. They do a little bit of their own double wing look. Simpson hands off to Barnes. Barnes up the middle. Trying to work his way left. He'll be dropped for only a gain of 3 on the play. Looks to get up to the 47-yard line. Brings up second down and 7 to go.
Yeah, this will be the first time they've been second and not 3, 4, 5 yards. So we'll see what type of play call they have here.
It's a big 3 down front for Covington. A lot bigger than last year's, in my opinion. 3 receivers to the right. Now Brown in motion. It'll be a bubble route to Brown. Brown has blockers in front. Brown gets up to the 45. Another good open field tackle by Covington. That time on the tackle. Looks to be Macklin on the tackle. So 3rd and 5 to go.
Yeah, Macklin's been everywhere for Covington tonight.
I feel like he's one of their overlooked stars for this Covington Charger team. You know, all the talk gets to go on Jaheim Smith and the quarterback Walker Davis. So 3rd and 5. Westview, they've only had 1 third down opportunity tonight, and they've converted it. 2 receivers either side. Twins look. Simpson drops back to pass. He's going to go to the out route to Dameron. Dameron catches it, has enough for the first down, and Dameron's inside the 35 up to the 32-yard line for another Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down. Simpson spreading the love as they move the sticks once again. 4:25 to go here in the first quarter. And here's a little bit of that pace coming for Westview now. 1st and 10 on the left hash on the 32-yard line. Dameron in motion from left to right. He will join Joy on the right side. Handoff to Barnes. No, Simpson keeps it in, and Simpson, it's going to be a shadow sack in the backfield for a loss of about 5 yards. Makes it 2nd down and 15. That could have been one that, if it was an RPO called, should have been one that he should have handed off.
Yeah, for sure. The play-action RPO look, it probably would have gained a few yards. His feet were stuck in concrete, it looked like, and so when the guy came by, he just fell over.
One of the few sacks that Simpson has taken this year. 2nd down and 15. Bunch trips to the right side. Now Simpson fans him out. Joy now wing back on the left side. Goes in the mountain motion. We've seen Westview do this a lot this year. Simpson will go to Brown. He's going to catch him in the bubble. Brown, he's going to squirt upfield and get back to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard past that. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 upcoming from the 31-yard line. So 3rd and 9 for Westview, their longest 3rd down attempt of the night. They had 3rd down and 2, and they've had 3rd down and 5.
For sure, and you know, this would be an interesting play call to see if they try to get a chunk or get it all.
3 receivers to the left. Now empty backfield as Barnes motions. Covington, they bring the house. Simpson steps up, finds a gap. He's going to throw on the run and over high, but no, it's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Simpson overthrew Evans, but Dameron in the right spot. It's going to be a C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity at the 11, and a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down. Overshot his tight end Evans, but C.D. Dameron ran his route to perfection. And it's 1st down and 10 at the 11.
Yeah, I may have to go to the backpack early to get those Tums.
Handoff to Barnes on the left side. Barnes lowers the shoulder and falls forward up to the 6-yard line for a gain of 5. Makes it 2nd and 5. 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck on certain plays.
Well, I'm glad they were running a route that mirrored each other, so therefore, if it did sell, it did go to someone else. But, man, that scared
Well, you notice how Covington immediately brought the pressure as soon as Barnes motioned out. Bunch trips to the right side. Be a fake handoff. It's going to be a screen route to Joy. Joy stutter steps back inside. Joy stays on his feet. Dantes Joy extends for the goal line. He got in! Dantes Joy reaches for the end zone and gets in. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass from Simpson to Joy, and Westview regains their lead.
Yeah, he wasn't going to be denied on that one. It looked like he was going to get tackled. The guy grabbed his foot, and he still made it in 3 yards out.
Man, oh man, Dantes Joy, a man among boys, breaking tackles in the backfield. Westview goes swinging gate, a little bit more sense of urgency this time. They get lined up with about 15 seconds on the play clock.
Yeah, in a game like this, you don't want to be spending your timeouts on extra points.
Snap, the hold, the kick. This one is up, floats, and it is good. 14-7, the Chargers get their 7-point lead back. With 2:11 left to go in the first quarter, and 2 drives for Westview, 2 touchdowns. Not only 2 touchdowns, but 2 methodical drives for Westview.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, it was a little bit more difficult. You had 3rd and long. You had 2nd and 18, 19, whatever it was as well, and you had to get yourself out of that. So, great drive. They were able to bounce back and score. Now, on this kickoff, we'll see if they kick it deep, if they're going to squib it. Maybe if they squib it, get it on the ground so he's not able to catch it in return. But we'll be interested. I'd rather just kick it out of bounds around the 35 if that's going to happen.
Kicking off for Westview, number 12, Pratt. Back deep for Covington, number 3, Beard, and number 1, Smith.
So Beard and Smith back deep to receive. We saw Covington take it with an up man of Sean Macklin because Westview tried to kick it short. You know that Kinzer has the power to boot it in the end zone.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, they're right around the 15, and they're scooting up. One of them is, you know, he can at least get it to the 5 to 10 range, and it's a little bit more difficult to turn your hips and try to catch it than it is straight on.
See if the game plan's still the same.
Yeah, for sure.
And they back it up a little bit, and so it looks like Kinzer Pratt will get his normal kickoff here. Pratt. It's going to be a low line drive, and Smith is going to catch at the 10-yard line. Would have gone to the end zone, I believe, if he didn't catch it. Smith trying to work his way back to the left side of the field, has a blocker in front, and then taken down from behind at the 29-yard line. Westview stayed in their lanes and eventually collapsed in the best way you could on a kickoff return. Collapsed to the ball carrier in much, much better starting field position for the Charger defense than last drive.
Oh, yeah. I mean, right now you're saving about 35 yards if you include the penalty as well. Or
now, if you include the penalty,
yards.
It's closer to 45.
Yep. So, yeah, that's let's see what we do now when there's not a short field.
2:03 to go here in the first quarter. Covington comes in that hybrid wing. Wing back to the left, 2 receivers to the left. Walker fakes the handoff, goes to the out route to the tight end, caught at the 31, lowers the shoulder, and stiff arms a man. And good open field wrap-up by Westview, waiting for the rest of the guys to get there. They get it up to the 35 for a gain of 6 to make it 2nd and 4, but Miles Brown holding on for dear life.
Yeah, he was a little high, and he was able to work his way down. That tight end wanted to try to truck him, but he could not. Yeah.
And they say he gets up to the 36, so a gain of 7. The receiver to either side. Actually, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Smith in motion from right to left. It'll be a fake jet sweep, and it'll be a run up the middle, right at the line of scrimmage. The spot will determine this one. An initial spot looks like he has it by about a football length. Looks like it'll be a fresh set of downs for Covington, and it is. 1st down and 10 on the quarterback keeper by Walker Davis to the 39.
Yeah, it was a fair spot, but, you know, at least they were able to stop him for a gain of short. Now we've got a new set of downs.
Same formation, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Walker Davis will drop back to pass. He's going to go deep. He's going to target the new corner for tonight. Overthrow as Tayshawn Walker got beat. Messiah Ward's dealing with a little bit of an injury, so we're not be interesting to see how much of him we see tonight. He is dressed out, but you saw Walker Davis attack the new corner. Tayshawn Walker on that play brings up 2nd and 10 as Davis just overthrows.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad ball at all. So, you know, you hope that they're not going to isolate him and take a couple shots against him.
He was looking for Sean Macklin, who has already had a good impact on this game here in the first quarter. 1:09 to go here in said first quarter. 2nd down and 10 for Covington. They go back to the normal wing formation on the right side. Smith to the left of Davis in the backfield. Macklin to the right. It'll be Alexander to the left. Handoff to Smith, and Smith is going to be tackled. Gains a couple, but contact made at the 40. Jackson Couples, Drake Hickman, C.D. Dameron, the 3 Chargers you first see in there. Also 2 in there, Carson Lifsey. So 3rd down and 7 upcoming.
This is what you want right here, and it's I'm excited. I can't wait to see how many times we call Drake Hickman's name tonight. I think it's going to be a big night for him.
Coming into tonight, the sophomore Hickman leads the team with 11 tackles for a loss. Also has 4 sacks on the year and a forced fumble. 10 on the play clock for Covington. Single receiver to either side. Alexander to the left, Macklin to the right. And they go in motion and they get Hickman to jump. So instead of 3rd and 7, it'll be 3rd and 2. That's the first time that Covington has shown that tight end wing motion as well. And you save it for situations like these, so it makes it 3rd down and 2 instead of 3rd and 7.
Another penalty on Westview.
Yeah, if you're not jumping on that play, I think they had about 4 seconds left on the play clock. I don't think you get lined up and snap the ball in that amount of time.
Would have been pretty close, but
yeah,
as we mentioned, 3rd down and 2. They had to get to the 49. They spotted at the 47. 26 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Clock will start on the whistle. Covington doesn't have to run another play. About 15 seconds separating the play clock and the game clock. Would imagine they do run one here, though, trying to snag one. They go 2 receivers to the right, Alexander and Macklin. Smith to the right of Davis in the backfield. Wing back Glover to the left. It'll be a handoff to Smith on the left side. And what a push by that Covington front. More than enough for the first down into Westview territory to the 47. And that will be the end of the first quarter. And the clock is stopped. I know we got to move the chains, but should be the last play of the first quarter.
Yeah.
And both teams will go to their sideline, and they're saying run the clock. So after 12 minutes of play, we have seen 3 offensive drives. We're in the middle of the 4th, but we have seen 3 scores on all drives. Westview leads Covington 14-7 here in the Region 7 de facto championship game. Winner is the number 1 seed. We're going to take a 60-second break here on the Sports 731 Network.
Weekly Ford Nissan has been in business for over 60 years, showcasing the complete line of Ford vehicles like Ford Mustang, Bronco, Explorer, Escape, Expedition, and Ranger, and F-150 trucks. Plus, you'll find a full line of Nissan vehicles, such as the Nissan Versa, Sentra, and Altima sedans, plus Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, Kicks, and Frontier trucks, and a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Weekly Ford Nissan offers their warranty forever on all new and select pre-owned vehicles. And, of course, their complete parts and service department. Shop online at weeklyauto.com or visit 841 North Lindell Street in Martin.
Wendell Alexander Realty is the premier real estate expert serving Northwest Tennessee with a deep-rooted commitment to excellence and local knowledge. Founded in 1985, we understand the unique needs of our community because we live and work here. Combining local expertise with high-end marketing techniques, we ensure your property stands out in the marketplace. Trust Wendell Alexander Realty to deliver exceptional service and results. Contact us today at 731-281-1220 to experience the difference.
Back here in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth, we have flipped ends of the field. Covington now goes right to left, and they have a fresh set of downs, 1st down and 10 from the Charger 47-yard line. Westview 47, that is. And are they going to say Jamal Barnett was lined up in the neutral zone? I believe they are. Yeah, I believe they get Jamal Barnett lined up in the neutral zone.
That's a ticky-tacky play.
I mean, he was very close to it.
Yeah, but regardless, I thought you had to wait till they snap the ball for that one, not jump.
Jet sweep to Macklin now on 1st and 5. Macklin finds the corner for a split second before being rocked, but has about a half a yard enough to get the first down. And at least the initial spot looks so. And yes, 1st down and 10 for Covington as they get it up to the 37-yard line in Westview territory on the right hash. Thursday night football on the eve of Halloween. 2 receivers to the left. It'll be a handoff. No, Davis is going to keep it, and Davis is going to go down with about a yard or 2 to gain. Was wrapped up at the line of scrimmage before falling forward. Jamal Barnett, who just had the penalty, makes the tackle and limits the gain by Davis to a gain of 2. Brings up 2nd down and 8 on the Westview 35-yard line. Covington has to get to the 27. 11:15 to go here in the first half. Both offenses in the upper echelon in the entire state of scoring.
Yeah, you're not lying about that one.
Westview has failed to not put up 30 points in a game this year. I believe Covington has put up 40 or more in every single game. Handoff to Smith on the right side. Smith just needling his way through the offensive line before being knocked back. They say forward progress is at the 30-yard line. That'll make it 3rd down and 3 for Covington. Alex Evans trots into the ball game for Westview.
3rd and 3, but you can imagine this is 4-down territory.
Oh, I think every down is going to be 4-down territory. So who's coming off for Westview? And it'll be Drake Hickman. Hickman also playing both ways tonight. A lot of these guys playing both ways. And especially with the likes of Corey Wells being out, not having a backup running back, it'll be interesting to see how that's managed. 3rd and 3 for Covington. 3 receivers to the right. Now Smith in motion. It'll be a fake sweep. Davis keeps it. Davis! He's not going to get there. He's only going to gain about 1.5 yards. It'll be 4th and short, but Covington, I would imagine, keeps that offense on the field for 4th down, and it'll be around 1.
Yeah, they're going to keep it on the field. It'd be interesting on what they're going to call.
So Macklin, no, we have whistles on the field.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I think that. So Jamal Barnett comes off. Drake Hickman comes back on. 4th down it is. I think our head official had a
question on the spot.
I mean, not question on the spot. I think he just looked at the wrong spot. Wasn't lined up exactly with the 28. 4th down and 1. Covington will keep that offense out on the field. I can imagine this is going to be a run. 5:50 to go here in the first half. No, that's 9:40. Excuse me. Eyes deceive me. Yes, they go under center. Natural look. Big 4th down early in this one.
Straight T.
Davis is going to hand off in the middle to the big back. And, that's going to be about 1 yard past the down marker to gain for Covington. That's going to be a 4th down conversion on the carry for the Chargers from Tipton County. Jermaine Allen. And we have a
72.
Yeah, that's going to be Jackson Kirby coming up limping a little bit on the Covington offensive line. So they do gain just enough on the 4th down conversion. It's 1st down and 10 on the Westview 26. Ball spotted on the right hash. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. The one solo to the left on the strong side of the field is Jaheim Smith. Empty backfield. Davis will roll out to his left. He's going to look over the middle of the field, and he's going to underthrow that ball. Had a man wide open in Shaw Eubanks, but Davis threw it on the run. We have multiple flags.
What is going on?
We have multiple flags. Covington's backing up. It's going to be on Covington.
Must have been holding. I thought CD was going to undercut it whenever I saw him coming across.
It was a good route by Eubanks as well, the tight end.
Yep.
Holding on Covington, so backing up 10 yards from the spot. It's going to be right around the 32, I believe, from where they called the penalty.
And anytime you're on this side of the field, any bonus yards, they matter.
Penalties been a factor for both teams so far. I believe that's the first one on Covington tonight. And so they do back it up to the 36. So 1st down and 20 upcoming. 9:07 to go here in the first half. Traditional look, receiver to either side. Smith to the left of Davis. It'll be a handoff to Smith on the right side. Davis cuts it up. Oh, and then leveled. A big hit by Tyler Dunphy right at the line of scrimmage. Talked about how big his impact would be tonight. And since he got inserted into that starting lineup just about 3 weeks ago, and Dunphy lowers the boom and keeps it at 2nd and 20.
Yeah, we call that a D-cleater back in my day.
The junior, a surprise emergence for Logan Collins' defensive unit this year, has been much needed. We've cycled through about 3 different starting middle linebackers along with Finn Snyder this year. So 2nd down and 20. 2 receivers to the right. Now make that 3. Smith on the inside. Heel motion right to left. They've run the sweep out of this, and Davis will run it. And no, we're going to have illegal motion, I believe. Either one of the 2 receivers on the far side jumped. No delay of game.
Oh, wow.
The one time I don't look at the play clock.
Yep.
The one time I don't look at the play clock, it's a delay of game penalty. Covington's been so good about snapping it with about 6 seconds left on the play clock tonight.
Yeah, they've been able to bleed it and do it just right, but on that one, they just not fast enough, and now they're way behind the sticks.
So 2nd and about 25.
Yeah.
Same formation. Smith in motion. It'll be a fake sweep. Davis will pass. He's going to go to a comeback route. Oh, and just an open drop by Alexander. Alexander had space to cut back up the middle and just bounced right off his chest. I believe he may have looked upfield before watching it all the way in. So the incompletion makes it 3rd and 24. And this is the biggest yards to have to go for either squad tonight on third down. Westview this year, plus 16 in the turnover category.
Yeah, and this is what you want if you're a pass rusher as well, right?
Had a penalty on the field. It was declined. It was on Covington.
Interesting.
So what's third down and whoa. It's third down and Covington just trotted out the punt unit. Wow. And Coach Kirby's going to waste the timeout, and the Westview defense hyped coming off the field. And with that R&R on Lindell Boutique timeout, we're going to take a quick 30-second break as well. Westview leads 14-7, and Covington will have third and 24 when we come back on the other side of this 30.
As a small local company, L.I. Smith & Associates is proud to support this community. Our team is composed of nearly 50 staff members, including a team of professional engineers, professional land surveyors, and office support staff, all of whom work together to provide multi-state coverage for projects of all sizes. With nearly 50 years of industry experience, you can trust L.I. Smith with your next project.
Back here in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth, a little miscommunication on the Covington sideline. As with third down and 24, they thought it was fourth down, trotted out the punt unit, having to waste a timeout with 8:12 left to go here in the first half. So they'll keep the offense out on the field. Davis will be in the shotgun. Bunch trips formation to the right side of the line. Wing back Glover to the left. Man in motion will be Macklin. Walker. Davis. A holding call is going to be flagged. And if Davis is still going to trot around, trying to find an open man, and he's going to throw. Late flag comes in, another one, not on the hit. Incomplete on the play, and we got a couple flags to decipher here.
Yeah, we definitely saw the holding. That was clear as day. I didn't see the second one.
Another one came in. And Drake Hickman almost with a late hit
that's
on
what I
Davis.
was afraid of. Yeah.
That's why I thought the second flag came in, but it was thrown before. So it was incomplete. If both flags are on Covington, you can decline both. If you're head coach Matt McConnell. And here we got the official call coming up. Our head official standing right at the 49-yard line. So 2 flags on the play. I think head coach Matt McConnell may be trying to figure out which one he wants to take if he does accept and make it third down and maybe 34.
Denied.
Holding Covington. That one is declined. Personal foul. Blindside block. That one will also be declined. So 4th and 24. Westview, good coverage downfield. You can attribute that one almost a coverage sack as Davis had to run around for so long.
Yeah, for sure.
And now it's 4th down and 24 in Covington. We have our first punt of the night and our first E&H Refrigeration defensive stop. Back deep to return, C.D. Dameron, the ever-so-dangerous Dameron, who has 4 punt return touchdowns on the season.
Yeah, and if you're not going to kick to someone, that's someone I'm not going to kick to.
Westview doesn't have any gunners, Covington doesn't have any gunners.
Yep.
This punt high in the sky. Dameron may let this one bounce. Going to yell Peter. It's going to take a backwards bounce in Westview's favor. It's going to get past the 20, and Covington's going to have to fall on it. And Westview, they will start this drive on their own 22-yard line on a punt that bounced at about the 18-yard line, so about a 5-yard punt. And right now we're going to, while we have a quick break, we're going to take our Skyhawk Reynolds fan cam for the night, the student section of Westview that goes all out. For every single game, they traveled well to Dyersburg last week in a pink out. Tonight looks to be a blackout. So first down and 10 for Westview. Their third offensive opportunity here tonight. They start this drive on their own 22. They've had long, methodical drives so far this evening. First and 10. Twins to either side. Simpson will drop back to pass. He's going to look quick for an out route, and it's caught by Dameron. Dameron at the 30, stutter steps. He goes out of bounds right at the down marker to gain. It'll be interesting to see. It looks like the initial spot is going to be 2nd down and 1. Not even 2nd down and 1. It's going to be 2nd and inches.
Yeah, like a ball length, if that.
7:46 to go here in the first half. 2nd down and inches upcoming for Westview. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Covington looks to bring a little bit of pressure. They bring 4. Hand off to Barnes on the left side. Barnes stutter steps, bounces his way back to the inside, goes back to the right. Barnes lowers the shoulder, flag comes flying. This one's going to come back. I believe we have a holding call in the midst of it all. So instead of a first down for the Chargers, they'll back it up. And we'll replay second down more than likely for Westview.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough for an offensive lineman. The running back was going left, and he cut all the way back around.
They call blocking the back, same yardage.
Yeah.
So instead of 2nd and 1 or even a possible first down, back it up, it'll be 2nd and 10. Maybe 2nd and 9, depending on where they spot this. And looks like they're going to walk it back. Yes, blocking the back on Westview. Looks like they're going to walk it back from the 33-yard line, backs up to the 23. So 2nd down and 9. So take the first down off the board.
This is not the area that you want to have penalties, though. You want to make sure you can get on the other side of the field.
Bunch trips to the right hash. Brown now in motion. Simpson will fake the handoff, drops back to pass. Pressure coming from behind. Simpson, he's going to break out of a 2-arm tackle. Simpson up the middle. Simpson has space, and he dives forward for the first down. Simpson steps up and gets the first down with his legs. A Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down as Simpson breaks a few sacks, gets up to the 37-yard line. That's where they say he initiated his dive.
Okay, that was a great run.
Trips to the right, and they go to the right to Dameron. Dameron gets a block from Evans, and then Dameron just went right back into the block of Evans. Dameron had space to go up the middle and instead cut back into the blocker in front of him of Alex Evans. So maybe a gain of half a yard brings up 2nd down and 9. And Dameron will come out for a second to, looks like, to fix the guardian cap. And into the ballgame, Tayshawn Walker. See a lot of Tayshawn Walker minutes here early tonight. 6:55 to go here in the first half. 2nd and 9. Twins to either side. Simpson. He'll drop back to pass, throws over the middle and over a defender, and that's going to be caught by the newly checked-in Tayshawn Walker for Winstead Real Estate and Land Company. First down, the linebacker for Covington almost read that perfectly, I believe. For Covington, that was Jermaine Allen again. Called his name earlier on a first down run.
Yeah, he read it perfect. He just didn't get there.
Didn't get the jump time perfectly. Still in Covington territory, or Westview in their own territory, excuse me. Simpson's going to go over the middle and fires a tight-knit pass to Tayshawn Walker again for another Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down. Now Westview into Covington territory on the 37. And Tayshawn Walker, he'll check out, but 2 very successful plays for the young man who came in for C.D. Dameron. And now Miles Brown back into the game along with C.D. Dameron. Twins to either side. Dameron in motion from right to left. Trips to the left now. Simpson, he'll drop back to pass. Pressure coming from Covington. Simpson's going to dial up a deep ball. He connects. Dantes Joy, 37-yard touchdown. Westview doubles up their lead. It's 20-7, and the first deep ball of the night goes to Dantes Joy.
Looking like Willie Mays in the end zone. That was very impressive over the shoulder catch there by Joy.
What a play by Dantes Joy. Almost in some double coverage, but he split it perfectly on the safety. And Simpson, as soon as he saw Joy break free, those eyes lit up and delivered a strike downfield. And here comes the swinging gate a little bit more. A 37-yard touchdown strike, Simpson to Joy. Joy already has that extra point is up and is good. Dantes Joy already has a touchdown tonight, and with that one, that gives him 7 receiving touchdowns on the year. And for Simpson, with 2 tonight, 23 on the year.
Yeah, very impressive. I was very impressed whenever he took off the scramble to get that first down because 2 guys had him by the shoulder, and I thought he'd get tackled by at least one of them.
6:05 to go here in the first half. The Chargers lead 21-7. And if you recall last year, this is what Westview did in the first half. They got up big and also, too, just held Covington at arm's length the rest of the way. Kept it within 2 scores. Covington only got back within about 5 or 6 at some points. But that's what Westview did last year. So Simpson finds Joy for 37 yards.
Yeah, this offense is firing on all cylinders tonight. Now we got to make sure that the kickoff team has another good, like they did last time, and stop them around the 30 instead of across the 50-yard line.
Remember, Covington, they did defer to the second half. So they will receive the third quarter kickoff. We'll get you some score updates here in a little bit. A lot of games happening on Thursday.
Yeah, a lot of good games.
Pratt gets under this one, and it'll be caught at the 15-yard line by Covington. This one is going to be caught and brought down at the 29 around the 30-yard line. That's going to be Ty Beard on the return.
Ty Beard. Okay. Oh, I meant on the tackle.
Yeah, no, Jackson Couples on the tackle. Ty Beard on the return. They get it up to the 30-yard line.
I've been great in papers. You said Ty Beard. My brain went elsewhere.
So first down and 10 for Covington with 5:59 left to go here in the first half. Here comes that natural wing look on the left side. It'll be a handoff up the middle and lowering the shoulder up ahead to the 34 on the carry for Covington. That was going to be Winfrey. He gets a gain of 4 on the play, makes it second down and 6.
Moving with a little bit more urgency now that they're down by 2 scores.
Same heavy set on the left side. And here we go, a sweep on the right side to Smith. And here is that more natural Covington offense as Jaheim Smith gets the first down up to the Covington 47-yard line. And here's that misdirection. That's where you're going to see it much more effectively here by this Covington offense as they go under center. They can run these little misdirections, these sleight of hands. And that's what makes them so deadly. First down and 10 on their own 47.
Yeah, they're going to stay with the same look. Wing right, though.
Yeah, wing right. Davis will hand off to Smith on the right side, and Smith cuts it back up the middle. He's across midfield. Ball comes out. It's picked up by Westview. That's Miles Brown. He's across midfield. Miles Brown has to beat Davis, and Davis pushes him out of bounds. Westview forces the first turnover of the night, and the Chargers get an E&H Refrigeration defensive stop. And in a game like this, every single play is key. And the first turnover of the night belongs to Covington, and it's forced by Westview. And that brings out the Westview offense once again, who is a perfect 3 for 3 on offensive possessions here tonight.
Yeah, now you have it on this side of the field as well. Short
best
field.
Starting field position all night.
Every time Miles touches the ball, I think he's going to score.
Yeah, it feels like it. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. That's Joy Solo. Barnes in the backfield, offset left hip of Simpson. First and 10. Simpson will go to the hitch route on Joy. A little bit of miscommunication, I believe Simpson thought it was a shallower hitch route. Joy went about 4 or 5 yards upfield. Second down and 10 on the incompletion from the 27-yard line in Covington territory. Westview now with that turnover, plus 17 on the year.
So impressive.
2 receivers to the left, the tight end Evans to the left as well. Simpson, it'll hand off to Barnes. Barnes ducks his way under to the right tackle, and Barnes inside the 20-yard line before being brought down by a host of Chargers from Covington. It'll be third down and short. It's going to be a C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity now for the Chargers. Third down and short. Chargers, 100% conversion rate on third down this evening. They've had third down and 2, they've had third down and 5, and they've had third down and 9. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Dameron in motion from right to left. Simpson, it'll be to the flat to Dameron. Dameron shuffles his way, makes a man miss, and Dameron's going to keep that conversion rate at 100%. And Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down on the third down conversion. They get it to the 15-yard line, first and 10.
Tackle by number 3, Beard.
Beard on the tackle. Trips now to the right for Westview. Simpson, he'll go in the flat to Brown. Brown has to make a man miss, breaks a tackle. Miles Brown inside the 10. Miles Brown racing towards the end zone. 15-yard touchdown strike from Simpson to Brown. 27-7. The Chargers in front. First Response Security Services touchdown.
Every time. Every time he touches the ball, it looks like it. And that time he did. Great job by Miles Brown. They have a light box, and you think that they're going to be able to cover everyone up, all these receivers, and it's nearly impossible.
If you are Westview, this game has gone as perfect as you could have wanted to start.
Yeah, no joke on that. First drive is the only thing you would take away.
Five on the play clock. Snap, the hold. The extra point is going to be right down Broadway. 28-7. Westview has a 3-score lead over Covington with 4:08 remaining here in the first half. Josh, 4 drives, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, no, this is, you said you needed it. Last year, the points showed it. You need to score on every drive to make sure that you win this game. We also talked about having some sort of turnovers, whether it's turnover on downs or just a turnover by a fumble or an interception. And guess what? Westview has that as well.
So Miles Brown took a 15-yard touchdown pass from Graham Simpson to extend the lead to 28-7.
Pick your poison with this Westview offense.
And you really can't. Like, it's so hard. You can't just pick one guy. You know, if you can't double anybody. That's the hard part about this team. Smith and Beard back deep to receive.
Yeah, this is the dangerous part, you know, where to kick it.
The last few kickoffs have been fine.
No, they've done a great job. They've stayed in their lane. They've improved every week on that, I believe.
4:08 remaining here in this first half. And, Josh, I'll air out my grievance here in a quick second after this kickoff. Pratt boots one. This is the best kick of the night, and it's going to be caught by Beard at the 4-yard line. Beard's going to try to return it. He's going to be past the 25, has a lane, and another good open field tackle. First contact on that one. It looks to be Nathan Cole on the tackle, and Covington, they will start around the 33-yard line. I saw people saying that this game was going to be 20-13.
What?
Who in their right minds thinks that this game would have been 33 combined points scored?
Hey, don't do drugs.
I mean,
don't do drugs.
Yeah, we have 35 combined points in the first half. Like, you saw the two games, even in the playoff game where it was 28-14, where, you know, each defense kind of had some time. Covington's going to hand the ball off and physical run to gain about 5 yards to cut the down and distance in half, makes it second and medium. But, like, you watched both games last year. It was 28-14 and then 59-54. And we have a down Covington Charger on the field.
Yeah, not good.
And if it could be Kirby, who we saw limping earlier. I do not see him standing up with the rest of his offensive line unit. And I believe that is going to be Jackson Kirby down on the field. And we saw him kind of limping with a lower body right leg earlier in the ball game. Just hope it's nothing serious for that young man.
Yeah, for sure. That's the number one thing. We don't want anyone getting hurt in this game.
Huntington leads Union City 35-0 at the halftime break. Milan up on Peabody 14-0 after halftime, or at halftime, excuse me.
What was the first game you said?
Huntington leads Union City 35-0.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's expected. Just a tough year for Union City this year, and Huntington's firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, since that loss to Milan, Huntington has looked unstoppable.
Yep.
Another one of interest in the Region 7 4A, Crockett County up on Jackson Southside, 13-6.
Wow.
That's a region that has about 20 different scenarios, it feels like.
Yep.
And Jackson Kirby will walk off the field under his own power. That's a big loss up front for Covington.
It is, yeah.
Hope the young man is all right. Hope to see him back later in the game. Covington rushing to the line of scrimmage, but Kirby still trying to get off the field. 3:45 to go here in the second quarter. And what has been a ball game dominated by Westview. Need to reset the play clock. And it'll start on the whistle, and does. Comes that traditional wing look for Covington under center. Handoff up the middle, lowers the shoulder. Gains a couple. It'll be right at that down marker to gain. Looks to be a yard short. That's going to be Winfrey on the carry. 3rd down and 1. Good to see Corey Wells still on the sideline tonight, out supporting his guys. got a little banged up in practice on Monday before the official ruling came out. So glad even though the not being able to play tonight due to other reasons, glad he's able to try to rest that wrist up a little bit.
For sure, yeah. He's a player that I really enjoy watching.
Big to get him back soon. 3rd and short, I'd imagine it's going to be one of those handoffs. They go motion for the wing and tight end. Westview shifts over as well. It'll be a handoff to the right side to Smith. Smith is going to spin his way and lunge for it. Awfully close to that down marker. For my eyes, I believe he got it.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
I believe that second effort lunge is what got him to it. They're going to spot it on the 43. Yes, they do move the sticks. 1st and 10 for Covington.
Still a great job by the defense. That's a tough play to only limit to, a couple yards.
If you're Covington, if you can drain as much time off the clock as you can, go down and score on this drive. You do get the ball at halftime. Yep. You can cut it to a 1-score lead. Alexander, the solo receiver, down to the left. That same under center wing look. Glover in motion. It'll be a handoff to the left side this time. Up the middle is Jaheim Smith. Jaheim Smith gets leveled by Dameron at the 50-yard line. Call it a gain of 7. Makes it 2nd down and 3. Here's where Covington's so effective. They're much more effective when they're under center than when they go into the gun.
Yeah, tackle to tackle is where they're very effective running the ball. I would imagine that you'll see a jet here before too long or some sort of
Last
sweep.
week in the McNary Central game, they went in the shotgun the entire game.
Wow.
Trying out something new. It's going to be a handoff to Winfrey again. And Winfrey just behind his blockers is going to be about a yard shy, being hauled back. I believe that was Drake Hickman. It was. Drake Hickman almost suplexed him backwards.
Yeah, he's one of the more impressive-looking sophomores I've seen. He already looks like he belongs at UT Martin.
3rd down and 1. Covington has the ball on the Westview 48. Another big 3rd down here. 1:41 to go here in the first half. 3rd and 1. Wing T to the left. Under center is Davis. Hands it off quickly. Noah stumbled and fall. I do not believe he got there. Yeah. Turf Monster got him on 3rd and 1 on Winfrey. Well, boy, he's going to make decision time. I believe they're going to go for it on 4th. You don't. Yep. 1:26. If they do line up the punt formation, you can call a timeout if you're Westview. Still have 2 remaining. 4th and 1.
Yeah,
pivotal moment here just before half. About 70 seconds to go. Station ID real quick. WTJF AM Jackson, WTJF FM Dyer, W231BU East Union, Sports Radio 94 FM and 1390 AM. 10 on the play clock for Covington.
Huge 4th down for both teams.
1 minute to go here in the first half. 4 on the play clock. Davis goes under center. He will hand it off to the left side to Smith, and Smith, second effort, will get him the 1st down by a yard up to the 46-yard line. Smith kept the legs churning, and he's going to reward Covington with a 1st down with about 51 seconds to go here in the first half. Interesting enough, Covington not really going hurry up.
Yeah, that's why I was looking down here, too, to see how many timeouts they have. I couldn't remember, but I believe they have 2 left.
I think each team has 2 left.
Yeah.
40 seconds and not an ounce of urgency. Don't be shocked. Now Davis goes into the gun. 3 receivers to the left. Smith on the inside of those 3.
Hey, he may be taking a shot.
Smith in motion. Snap is bobbled. Davis will go to the screen pass to Macklin, and Macklin drops it. Whistle, they're going to blow it incomplete. Macklin was awfully close to getting that 2nd step down.
Yeah, I definitely thought yeah, that is a close one. If there was instant replay, we'd be watching that one.
So close to getting that 2nd step down to establish possession. 24 seconds to go here in the first half. Covington has it 2nd down and 10 on the Westview 46.
Well, on the bright side, they got to stop the clock.
Yeah, you got to stop the clock without using a timeout, not in the way you wanted to.
Yeah, for sure.
2 receivers to the right. That's Alexander and Macklin. Smith alone to the left. Empty backfield. Now here comes Smith in motion. It'll be a sweep for Smith. Smith on the right side finds a gap. He's going to lunge forward past the 35, and Coach Kirby's going to race down, get a timeout called, I believe. It's going to be an R&R on Lindell Boutique timeout. Ball spotted on the Westview 33. 16 seconds to go here until the half. Maybe
another player hurt.
Yeah, another player hurt. That's Jaheim Smith. That's huge.
Yep.
Jaheim Smith down and hurt for Covington. Has been their star running back this year. Once again, the younger brother of Skyland Smith, who won 3A Mr. Football over the quarterback of Westview, Graham Simpson. As Smith, he is up, but a timeout is called on the field. We'll keep it right here. Westview defense trying to come up with a big stop before half. Covington has 16 seconds to work with and now only one timeout.
Yeah, 16 seconds left. This will be an interesting one. You're going to see a shot probably here towards the end zone. I could imagine they're probably going to pick on the same player they picked on earlier as well. So we'll see what they decide to do. I don't know if they can kick field goals or not. I didn't see that pregame.
Ty Waddle has a decent leg.
Yeah, no, he looks to have a decent leg, but, that may be an opportunity. You want to get any.
He had the ball at about the 15-yard line, on their own 15-yard line. Once again, a run-heavy team. They decided to run it with a wheel route. It was a bad throw.
Yeah.
Quincy Hamilton, if you all remember, had a perfect read on it, picked it off, and took it to the house just before half and flipped this game on its head.
Stacked receivers.
Yeah, stacked receivers here to the left. 1st and 10. It'll be a fake handoff. Davis going to go over the middle, and flags come flying as three different refs saw it. They're going to get the hook and hold. Intended target was the tight end for Covington. That was Shaw Eubanks. I believe the man they're going to grab for pass interference, or holding, more like pass interference, I believe, is going to be C.D. Dameron. 3 seconds come off the clock. Just that little hook of the arm. So advance at 15 yards. It'll be an automatic first down. So from the 33, they will bounce up to the 18-yard line. A little bit more manageable now for Covington with 13 seconds left.
Yeah, this is the area. This area that you got to make sure you don't make any mental mistakes.
Got to batten down the hatches. Fresh set of downs, but there'll be a few shots to the end zone here with 13 seconds left. Covington does have one timeout left. They have the ball on the right hash of Westview's 18-yard line as they're in the red zone for just the second time tonight. Last red zone trip, they ended up scoring. 2 receivers to the left. That's Alexander and Macklin. Davis fakes the handoff. He's going to look to pass. He's going to go over the middle, and C.D. Dameron adds to his team-leading pass breakup number with his 9th of the year. And that's going to give Westview a team total of 17. Beautiful poke of the hand by Dameron. 2nd down and 10 with 9 seconds to go.
Yeah, and that's what he does best. He's that center fielder. He's always in good position. He has good closing speed, and he breaks up passes. I say that, and he's also a fantastic punt returner and a great receiver.
It's the wild card for Westview.
Yep.
2 receivers to the left. 2nd down and 10, 9 seconds to go. Covington has the ball in the red zone on the 18-yard line. It'll be a fake toss. Davis rolls out. It's going to be a screen to the right to the tight end. And good open field tackle by Westview to keep the gain at nothing. That's Jackson Couples. Timeout is going to be called by Coach Kirby. The last one for Covington and R&R and Lindell Boutique timeout with 2 seconds left. Got to talk to Coach Collins before the game and what he was going to do about that flex position with Corey Wells out tonight. Jackson Couples makes his first big impact play at the flex.
No, and if you're not watching that, that's one of the more impressive tackles I've seen all season because they're doing that under screen outside, and it's tough to come across. There's someone coming at you to try to block you, and he got underneath him and made the tackle. That's a fantastic job by Couples.
So Covington, with 2 seconds remaining, they have the ball in the red zone on the 18. Davis has only completed just a handful of passes tonight. Would imagine there's a shot towards the end zone here.
Yeah, you have to.
And at spots like this where Westview has just thrived. So for the Westview defense, in the defensive backfield, you'll see Asa Barnes, C.D. Dameron, Dantes Joy will come out along with Miles Brown. Your 2 linebackers will be Finn Snyder and Tyler Dunphy.
Oh, field goal.
Oh, field goal try here. So it'll be officially spotted at the 25, a 35-yard attempt on college uprights. On the right hash.
He's trying to dig into turf.
Covington trying to snag 3 just before the half, and Coach McConnell is not going to go to the locker room with both timeouts in his back pocket. He's going to call another timeout. So we'll take one, or we'll keep it right here. Another R&R and Lindell Boutique timeout. A little bit of
hey, they give them to you. Yeah, they give them to you. You better use them.
No reason to take them in. No reason to take all of them into the halftime break.
35-yard field goal for a high schooler. That's still, that's not an easy make.
Also, a good sight to see here real quick. Starting Alabama quarterback Ty Simpson with Bama's bye week this week makes his trip up back to his hometown of Martin, sitting with his mom Julie and his dad Jason. Good to see Ty being able to make it up here for a game. Obviously, everyone knows the connection, so we won't sit here. And, we won't sit here and just batter home that. Batter home that time.
You're not going to say Theismann?
No. Although he is the those are the two favorites.
Yeah, definitely deserving.
So here we go. 35-yard field goal attempt. Ty Waddell on the right hash has to hook it. The holder will be Davis. Don't be shocked by a fake here.
Yeah. Although I'd take any points I get.
35-yard attempt. Snap. The hold. The kick. It's low and driven. That one looks good. No good! Waddell misses it to end the half, and Westview goes into the locker room with a 3-score lead. It's 28-7 as we head to the halftime break. Westview, 24 minutes away from a Region 7 3A championship. Still a pivotal 24 minutes left to go as we take a 60-second break here on the Sports 731 Network.
Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, located at 903 South 1st Street in Union City, Tennessee, offers a wide range of tires, wheels, leveling kits, lift kits, and accessories. Call 731-885-7373 or visit their website at midtownmotors-tn.com for new inventory. Dustin or Brian can help you find your next ride. Financing is available with approved credit. Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, the best prices around.
Celebrating 45 years in business, E&H Refrigeration is your trained comfort specialist. We are Northwest Tennessee's heating and cooling experts with locations in Martin and Paris. If you're in need of a new Trane HVAC system, we have you covered. Give E&H Refrigeration a call today in Martin at 731-587-9675 or in Paris at 731-407-9121. Let us bring you comfort you deserve with the quality you count on. E&H Refrigeration, your Trane dealer.
And back here on the Sports 731 Network in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. Myself, Jared Davidson here, and alongside me this evening, as always this year, Josh Greer. Josh, that first half for Westview could not have gone any more perfect for the boys in blue.
Yeah, no, they were fantastic. Outside of that first drive, they were fantastic on all three phases of the game. So very impressed with what they're doing. And, you know, if you're Covington right now, how do you stop this offense?
I mean, it's Westview is 5 for 5 on third downs in this half, or in the first half alone. That's been the key. They've gotten Westview. Each third down that was progressively worse on the first three. It was 3rd down and 2, 3rd down and 5, 3rd down and 9. I think where this game kind of pivoted was on that 3rd and 9 where Simpson had to scramble up looking for Alex Evans, overshot him, but C.D. Dameron was in the right place, right time to convert that pivotal 3rd and 9 early in the first half.
Yeah, no, I'm so impressed. And he's honestly, for this season, in my opinion, so far, Graham is having his best game.
Yeah, Graham only has one incompletion right now, and that was the miscommunication to Dantes Joy on the near side of the field. And speaking of, we're going to go ahead and get you our scoring breakdown this half. To start out the ball game, Westview received the opening kickoff, and they go 73 yards and capped it off with a 5-yard touchdown run by Asa Barnes to take a 7-0 lead. Then Jaheim Smith scored on a quick Covington drive that was aided by penalties and a big kickoff return that tied it at 7 apiece between Westview and Covington. And then with 2:11 left to go in the first quarter, Dantes Joy took a 6-yard pass into the end zone from Simpson to lead Covington 14-7. You got some honorees being at halftime.
Yeah, Justin Harrell being the first one. Yeah, Green Bay Packer. He's a first-round draft pick, played for Tennessee. Thank God he was a few years younger than me. I didn't have to go against him.
And Ty Simpson getting the loudest ovation at the 30-yard line right now. And then for the third score for Westview of the night with 6:05 left to go in the second quarter, Simpson found Dantes Joy again, this time from 37 yards out as Westview took a 21-7 lead over Covington. And then the last score of the first half with 4:08. Miles Brown took a 15-yard pass from Graham Simpson as Westview leads Covington 28-7 at halftime. Graham Simpson came into the night with 21 passing touchdowns on the year. Already with 3 in the first half, that totals up to 24.
Yeah, no, very, very impressed with him tonight. Obviously, we know he's a gunslinger, but tonight he's been on one.
Yeah, he's been on one as well. And we got to talk about this defense. You know, you forced a punt, you forced a missed field goal at the end of the half, obviously they scored.
Yeah.
But the other drive that like you just alluded to, a forced fumble by Jaheim Smith. Westview, that's in games like these, you get a turnover, not punts, but you get a turnover where you can start in great field position.
Yep.
That's big time.
It is. No, big time, and that's what we were talking about. And earlier you stated, what are they, plus 17?
Plus 16 coming into the night, now plus 17.
Yep. So impressed by this team. Anytime you could be on that positive, that is a win. And they're not only on that positive, they are plus 16, 17, whatever you just stated.
Yeah. Well, with that all being said, we're going to take our first 3-minute break of this halftime show. When we come back, we'll get you score updates on this Halloween Eve of football here on the Sports 731 Network.
Ready to kickstart a career that'll take you places? Roadrunner Driving School is here to help you earn your CDL and hit the road in the right direction. Located at 106 Industries Park Drive in Sharon, Tennessee, Roadrunner Driving School offers an in-depth hands-on training curriculum that prepares you for an exciting career in the trucking industry. Learn how to drive a Class A commercial vehicle today. Call us at 731-456-2008 to earn your CDL in just 3 weeks. Let Roadrunner Driving School put you in the driver's seat.
Need reliable auto body repair? Turn to Precision Auto Body, your trusted family-owned shop with locations in Martin, Milan, and Dyersburg. Whether it's a small fender bender or a major collision repair, their expert team has you covered with quality work and fast service. Precision Auto Body takes pride in serving the community and they're proud supporters of Westview Chargers athletics. So when your vehicle needs attention, trust the name that puts precision in every repair. Precision Auto Body.
C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has just what you need for your next home upgrade or big project. From durable Trex composite decking to sleek Marvin windows to semi-custom cabinets that fit your style and budget. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has Traeger grills for your weekend barbecues, Milwaukee tools for the job site, Valspar paint to refresh any space, plus culverts, lumber, hardware, and so much more. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply. Call 731-341-4408 or stop by 8487 Highway 22 in Dresden.
Your business is unique, so protecting it should be tailor-made. Unlike those one-size-fits-all nationwide security companies, First Response Security Services offers custom solutions tailored to your organization's needs. We even work around any stipulation you have. First Response actually sends real people to support you. You're not just a number in a database. You get the personal touch and real local support whenever you need it. Serving Northwest Tennessee for 15 years. Call us today.
At Winstead Real Estate, we treat every customer like they're the only one. We take the time to find the perfect home or land just for you. Where real estate is done with care and a handshake still means something. Call us at 731-504-8969.
Got a leaky roof? Missing shingles? Or maybe it's time for a total roof replacement. No matter what your roofing needs, KB with ARS Roofing has you covered. From repairs and cleaning to full roof replacements and preservation, ARS Roofing is your trusted local expert, serving all of West Tennessee and Western Kentucky. Protect your biggest investment, your home, with the quality and care you deserve. Call ARS Roofing today at 731-636-9700 and schedule a free quote. ARS Roofing, making roofs look great again.
And welcome back into the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. Here, after I give you score updates, we're going to turn it over to the field and let the band give you all a halftime performance here as well, because the band has done such a good job this season. They've placed multiple top threes in their division throughout their competitive season. But real quick, we're going to give you some score updates before we head to that halftime show. Once again, your score here at halftime at Hardy Graham Stadium between Westview and Covington. The Chargers lead the Chargers 28-7, and the Chargers that lead are the Chargers here from Martin, Tennessee. Looking at the score updates.
Congratulations again to golf seniors
give a big thank you to our friend over at West Tennessee High School Athletics on Facebook. And here we go. Let's get you some updated scores. JCM leads Hall 7-0 at half. Crockett leads Southside 13-6 at half. Milan up on Peabody 14-0 at halftime. Perry County up on Brewston 20-14 at half. Camden up on Harpeth at 20-0 at halftime. South Gibson up 34-0 at halftime as well. Fayette Ware up on Craigmont 28-0. Haywood up on Kirby in a big one, 14-7 at halftime as well. Waverly and Fairview tied at 7 at halftime. Dyer County up on Lexington 14-3 at halftime. Dresden up on Lake County 56-0 at half. Dresden's going to continue to roll as they've already locked up the number 1 seed. Huntington up on Union City 35-0 at halftime. And those are all of the scores we have for you right now. Actually, let's see if we can go find Gleason and Greenfield, all 4 Weekly County teams in action here tonight. Gleason and Greenfield having the most playoff implications for that one. Gleason leads Greenfield 8-0 at halftime. Gleason trying to play spoiler a little bit and mess up some teams, but I believe with a Lake County loss, Greenfield is solidified into the field. Well, on our radio side, you're going to be able to hear it, and on our viewing side, you're going to be able to see a little bit of it. But the Westview High School band, we're going to let them take over a little bit at halftime before we come back for an exciting second half of football between Westview and Covington. But with how good the band's been this year, we want to give them a little bit of time to show how well they've done. They've had multiple top threes this year in their division. So guess what? We're going to turn it over there for the halftime show, and we'll be back for the second half of football here on the Sport 731 Network.
And Luke Miller. Drum major is Zena Zimmerman. Won't they just take over and do the announcement?
Prepare to be dazzled by this marvelous display of magic and musicianship in this ravishing and rare one-night-only special event, led by our troupe of brilliant young performers from the great city of Martin, Tennessee. Our performers tonight will surely have you on the edge of your seat, displaying the most impressive and unimaginable tricks that will shock you, surprise you, and entertain you. Please welcome to the stage, presenting their 2025 program, the Westview High School Marching Band. the magic show. We have just one more trick for you tonight, so stay tuned for our grand finale.
Our Charger Band competed in the Pear Gold Marching last week and placed second in band, guard, and percussion, and also won the Crowd Favorite Award. This Saturday, our band will be competing in the Division II State Band Competition at Stewart.
Come see Premier Furniture with 2 great locations in downtown McKenzie and in Union City. They've got everything to make your house feel like home. From cozy bedding to stylish dinette sets, recliners, sectionals, sofas, love seats, and more. Add the perfect touch with entertainment consoles, accent chairs, bedroom suites, and accessories to match your style. Whether you're furnishing a new space or updating your favorite room, it's well worth the drive to Premier Furniture in McKenzie and Union City.
The Hawks Nest Sports Venue in Martin is a proud supporter of the Westview Chargers. The Hawks Nest is the place to be to catch all your favorite games and sporting events. From Wing Wednesday to weekend karaoke and live entertainment, the Hawks Nest Sports Venue is the best hangout in Martin. For a weekly lineup of events and specials, check them out on Facebook at The Hawks Nest or stop by 105 Church Street in Martin. The Hawks Nest Sports Venue, proud supporter of Charger Athletics. Go Chargers!
In the world of sports, precision and excellence define champions. Dynamics Physical Therapy is dedicated to enhancing athletic performance and preventing injuries by serving schools and their athletes. Elevate your game with Dynamics. Visit dynamics.life to learn more.
The best teams aren't born. They're forged in the heat of practice and knowledge that if you get the little things right, the big things become second nature. Building a great team is hard, demanding work that takes single-minded dedication and sacrifice. And that's how we've built the cardiovascular team at West Tennessee Healthcare, the highest performing team in the state and one of the top 6% in the nation.
Skyhawk Rentals offers a versatile management style covering both residential and commercial properties, as well as offering combined sales and property management services. If you're an owner looking to address your real estate and property management needs, we're it. If you're a tenant in need of an affordable space to live and work, we'll help you find your nest. As the largest property management company in the area, we'll work hard to meet your needs and provide superior customer service. To find out more, call Skyhawk Rentals at 731-587-2937 or stop by 224 South Lindell Street today.
Come visit Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Check out our showroom, filled with different flooring options, cabinets, vanities, lighting fixtures, doors, and more. We'll save you money with prices up to 30% less than what you'd find at the big box stores. Plus, our expert design team is always available to assist with a free design consultation. That's only at Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Quality products at discount prices. Come see us today.
And back here in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. Once again, my name is Jared Davison, and joining me tonight, Josh Greer. We appreciate you all for tuning in to that halftime band performance at a band who has gotten better as the year has gone on. They'll have a competition tomorrow, but they have multiple top threes this year in what, just like I said earlier, what has been a phenomenal season for them this year.
Yeah, no, it's a good band. Anytime you have a small school, you never can tell, but Westview has a good band.
Second half getting ready to get underway. Covington, they deferred, so they will receive the second half kickoff. Kinzer Pratt to kick off. Smith and Beard standing back deep. It's a low liner. This one will bounce. Ooh. It'll be taken back by Macklin. Macklin stutters around the 14-yard line, cuts it back up midfield.
Dang.
Macklin has a gap to go, and before being wrestled down, Dantes Joy, another tackle on kickoff. Tonight, it's about a second or third one tonight.
That was Macklin on the carry.
Yeah, no, great kick. It died right before it got out of bounds, but Macklin's just so athletic.
So here we go. Covington starts this drive on their own 27, going right to left. First down and 10. So we're set to get the action back underway. Back under center in that power tee as Smith just wrestled down. Falling forward to the 36-yard line, a gain of 6. Be second and 4. Asa Barnes on the tackle.
Looks like they gave him about 8, 7.
Yeah, second and 3 upcoming. And second and 2. Wing set to the left. Under center again is Davis. Hands off to that big boy up front, and he's going to churn those legs. Maybe gains a yard. Makes it third and short. Winfrey on the carry. Looks to be a gain of at least a yard so far, as now the referees tried to untangle the pile. Third and short upcoming. Early third down here in this second half. Westview, they only have 2 tackles for loss tonight. Got first half stats from Graham. He has over 200 yards passing, has 3 touchdowns, only 1 incompletion.
So impressive. Yeah, this offensive line for Covington's looked good all night. You got to think, did Kirby come back out? I cannot see.
Third and 1, and flag comes flying. This may be a false start.
Yep.
And Kirby is in the game.
Okay.
Slow to get up on that one, but there was a false start on Covington, so third and 1 becomes third and 6 with 10:41 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and if you're Westview, that's exactly what you want right here. Turn it into a little bit more manageable. Now it opens up some of the plays that they're probably going to call. It may not be a tackle-to-tackle run. It could be a speed sweep. It could be a counter, or they could throw it.
Yeah, let's see what Covington comes out and lines up. They stay under center.
Yep.
Davis with Glover on the wing to the right. It'll be a handoff in the middle. No, Davis keeps it. Option, and he's not going to go anywhere. Maybe gains a yard, and the Chargers force what could be a 3-and-out, and here comes the punt unit. An E&H Refrigeration defensive stop, and the Westview defense has come to play tonight.
Yeah, very well-coached team on defense. It's a good job making sure that whoever is assigned the quarterback got the quarterback. Who's assigned the pitch man got the pitch man. It looked like they did their job.
So the dangerous return man, C.D. Dameron, stands at his
off the field.
And he gets off the field. C.D. Dameron will stand at his own 33. Last punt for Covington was a high one with some backspin to it. This one gets up, and Dameron will let it bounce to see if he fields it. And he will let it take a big Covington roll. This one goes all the way down to the 9-yard line.
Yeah.
Wow, so a huge punt. That's going to be a 58-yard punt by Covington. One of the best punts we've seen all year.
Yeah, no, really good punt. Stayed in bounds and was able to roll for an extra, 10 yards or so.
So a net of 58 yards on the punt.
Takes over the 10-yard line.
57, so they do officially spot it at the 10. It's closer to the 9-yard line, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
Westview takes over. They go left to right. They go 2 receivers to the left. Solo man Joy to the near side on the right. Barnes offset of the left tip. Covington goes to a 4-down look.
Yep.
The 4-2. Simpson goes to the slant over the middle, and it's tipped up in the air. Good read on the defense by Chad DeLashmit. Bats it incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, if you can't get there, get in the lane, and that's exactly what he did.
Della Smith in 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10 from the 10. Covington sat in that RPO lane on the slant. Joy in motion from right to left, trips to the left. Simpson takes a low snap, fires over the middle to Dameron again. Dameron catches at the 16, cuts his way up, has enough for the first down. He falls forward to the 23-yard line. Winstead Real Estate and Land Company, first down for the Chargers.
Yeah, have a little bit heavier look in the box. He was able to get rid of that real quick, and obviously first down.
Here comes some tempo. Simpson rolls out to his right, looking back over the middle. He's going to fire deep. It's a one-on-one with Brown, and just out of the reach of Brown. There was a little bit of hand fighting between Brown and Ty Beard, but I believe it was enough both ways to warrant a no-flag call. 2nd down and 10. Only the second real deep shot play we've seen tonight from Westview. And have a little bit of a discussion here. Westview may be backing up. Or no, it's going to be on Covington. It's going to be the call here. Holding. Oh, they're going to get holding on Covington. So there was a flag on the play, so an automatic first down. Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down, so Miles Brown will come back into the game.
Yeah, I didn't see the flag in the secondary, so I didn't think that they called him. You were right. They
Must have
did
been early.
hands. Yeah, for sure.
Must have been early in the route. But now it's 1st down and 10. Westview gets a fresh set of downs on their own 33. 2 receivers to the right. That's Joy and Dameron. Dameron sits in the slot. Brown alone to the left at this moment. Simpson hands off to Barnes to the middle. Barnes bounces to the right side. Barnes passes 35, lowers the shoulder, lunges forward up to about the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. Cuts the down and distance in half. 2nd and 5 upcoming.
Yeah, a good, strong run. It opens up a little bit more of what you can call right here.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. Another handoff to Barnes to the middle. Barnes, patient in the lane, bounces it to the right side, stays on his feet, backpedaling, and let's see where they give him forward progress at.
They didn't give it to him. I guess they thought he did that. Yeah.
I guess they called the back pedal on himself, so it's a gain of 2, makes it 3rd and 3.
Yeah, he was popped, and I thought that's what created the back pedal.
I think him reestablishing himself warranted that forward progress not to be close to the down marker. Westview going quick. It's going to be a quick hitch route to Joy. Joy catches it and is undercut, but has enough for the first down up to the 45-yard line on the tackle, Jaheim Smith. Westview moves the sticks. It's a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down. Trips now to the short side on the right. Ball on the right hash. 1st and 10 from the 45. Simpson goes hard count, goes on the second clap. His screen pass wasn't there, just has to float it out of bounds, and Dantes Joy trying to get the little floppage call, and we're going to have a flag on the far side. Alex Evans and Drake Hickman took a Covington defensive lineman well away from the play, and this one may be unnecessary roughness. I do see a flag on the field.
It's an interesting one there because, maybe at first I thought it was 5 yards downfield, but it's not.
They're going to call an eligible man downfield. It's only 5.
Yeah, okay. See, that's what I thought.
See, I just looked up.
Yeah,
I saw Drake and I saw Alex with a guy on his back, but I'm guessing they're going to get an eligible receiver downfield too far away from the offensive line.
Yeah, but Okay.
It was supposed to be one of those quick hitters,
Yep.
but Covington did a good job at jumping in front of Miles Brown to limit that. Now we go Twins to the left, Solo Man to the right. Now Joy in motion from right to left. It'll be a sweep to Joy. Joy stutter steps, cuts his way back to the right side. Joy has some open space to the right side. Simpson shadow blocks. Joy is going to be stopped for only a gain of 3 on the play. So Covington, they force Joy to reverse field and then stop him short to make it 2nd down and 12. Macklin and Smith on the tackle for Covington.
Macklin's been all over the place tonight.
Highlighted him a little bit in our pregame show. Westview taking a little bit more time here. They've been trying to go tempo here on their first drive of the second half. This drive that started all the way back on their own 10. Just now up to their own 43. 2nd and 12. Joy in motion from right to left. Makes it trips to the left. Simpson will go to Joy. Excuse me, that's going to be Dameron. Dameron flag comes flying out late. Dameron gained about 5 on the play. We see what the laundry marker is on the field for. And it's going to be on Westview. Chargers shooting themselves in the foot, and we have a Covington player down. And so with that player being down, we'll tell you who it is on the other side of this 30-second break. Westview has had the ball for quite a bit, and they're driving when we come back on the other side.
Crave Restaurant in Martin is a unique eatery that specializes in nutrient-dense foods, high in protein, low in calories. Try our protein bowls, cauliflower barbecue chicken pizza, pepperoni pizza, and much more. Meals are prepared with fresh ingredients Monday through Friday from 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Order online through the Toast app for easy pickup or have it delivered through DoorDash. Call it in at 731-281-4865 or dine in at 129 Neal Street. Crave. Taste the difference.
And back here in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth, so the flag on the play was on Westview. It was a blindside block. The injured player for Covington was Jeremy Cage. Second and 25. Twins to either side. Simpson drops back to pass. It's going to be a screen, and it's high, but Barnes hauls it in. Barnes breaks the tackle. He's past the 40. Asa Barnes sidesteps a man to the 45. Asa Barnes trying to find open grass, stays on his feet, breaks another tackle. Gets past Ty Beard, but Beard's going to hold on to the ankles. Barnes then gets leveled, but a big play by Asa Barnes as Barnes gets deep into Covington territory. It's a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down, and the Chargers move the sticks.
Barnes may be the greatest receiving running back in a screen I've ever seen. That is impressive.
Trips to the left, Solo Man to the right. Simpson drops back to pass. He's looking deep on the right side, steps up into the pocket, stays behind the line, stutter steps. He will take off and run. Simpson will get down to right around the 16-yard line. It'll be a C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity. Simpson has been shifty on these runs here this season. Coming into tonight, had 131 rushing yards, surpassing his total from last year by a wide margin. Twins to the right, Brown to the left. Dameron in motion right to left. A low snap over the middle to Brown. Brown spins back. Miles Brown inside the 5-yard line moves the sticks for another Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down. It will be 1st and goal to go for the Chargers from the 4.
Just like that, they're back at full speed.
You give them any sort of breath. Handoff to Barnes at the middle. Barnes stutter stepping, being patient, falls forward. Does he get in? I think they're going to say he's down on the 1. Initial spot is down on the 1-yard line. Wesley's going to go hurry up. 2nd and goal to go from the 1. 5:45 to go here in the third quarter. It'll be another handoff to Barnes. Barnes met in the backfield, spins his way across the goal line. Asa Barnes, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night. And Westview continues their offensive onslaught. 5 for 5 on their opportunities this evening. It's 34-7 after a First Response Security Services touchdown.
Even when you think things are going Covington's way, they find a way to bounce back and get the first down and then ultimately score. 5 for 5.
5:41 to go in the third quarter, and Asa Barnes, his 2nd touchdown on the night. With that, he is up to 16 rushing touchdowns on the year. Pratt. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and Kinzer Pratt 5 for 5 on extra points on the night. The Chargers lead 35-7, and Westview has been all over this one.
Yeah, it's all Westview so far tonight, and I think going into the game, I would have never predicted a 35-7 score with 5:41 left in the third quarter.
So, like you just mentioned, 35-7 with 5:41 left to go in the third quarter. And it's just been all Westview in this one. The defense has played phenomenal. They have forced 2 punts. Westview goes 90 yards on that drive, by the way. That drive started all the way back on the 10 after a 58-yard punt. They forced 2 punts. They have forced a missed field goal, and they have forced a turnover ever since Covington scored on their opening drive.
Yeah, no, this is a team that bounces back. They usually go into halftime and make these changes, but no, they made the change in the second drive against them, and they were able to make big-time stops, and they cannot, so far, have not been stopped on offense.
Smith, and number 3, Beard.
I think a lot of people thought this game was going to be a little bit more competitive. Still have 12 minutes to a whole other quarter to go.
Yep.
Plus 5:41 left to go here in the third. Real quick, while we have a moment, we're going to pause for a station ID. WTJF AM Jackson, WTJF FM Dyer, W231BU East Union, and Sports Radio 94 FM and 1390 AM. Low line drive from Pratt. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and give him his 5th touchback on the year. Kinzer Pratt, a low liner on that one, but split the return team of Covington perfectly. And Covington will start this drive on their own 20. Dyer County up on Lexington 17-9. Dresden up on Lake County 56-0. Final score from Dresden, 56-14. And Huntington, it looks like that one has gone final with a running clock in the second half over Union City, 42-0. In the shotgun, it'll be a handoff up the middle for Covington. That's Smith trying to get to the 25, is stopped short. It's going to be a gain of 4, makes it second down and 8.
Yeah, this Westview defense does a great job of corralling to the ball. They all charge to the ball as soon as someone holds them up, so they weren't able to get any more yards on that run. The style of offense, it's kind of hard. You gotta
when you get down by 4 scores, it's so hard to run this style of offense. They go into the gun, so you know you're more vulnerable to the pass.
Yep.
And here comes Macklin in motion. It'll be a speed sweep, and he's going to get past the 25 and make it to the 27. Looks like a gain of 3 to make it 3rd and 3. And Asa Barnes checking back into the ball game. He will replace Cason Spalding at the safety position. So 3rd and 3. Westview, they've already forced 1 3 and out here this half. Look at that Poston Essery on the sideline, offensive lineman for Westview just sticking at the iPad. Be a handoff to Smith. No, Davis is going to keep it. I believe he was trying to hand it off, but he's going to make it work. Gets the first down by a yard.
A little stutter step got him frozen, and he wasn't able to get him back there.
So first down and 10 as Covington converts on the 3rd down. Finn Snyder on the tackle, who leads the team in tackles this season. (35-7) Westview here with 4:10 left to go here in the third quarter. Covington on the left hash, first down and 10, 2 receivers to the left. And Davis will hand off to Smith on the right side. Smith is stuffed by a host of Chargers at the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 to make it second down and 8. Look like Snyder and Max Mobley in there on the tackle.
And again, you're about to see they're going to have to take a shot. If they want to get back in this game, you got to take a shot at some point. Right now seems like a time that you would.
It's an unfamiliar spot for Covington this year, too. Have not trailed by double digits at all before tonight. Davis, here's the shot play. He's going to target Tayshawn Walker, and flag comes flying. Oh, what a catch by Ty Beard. He's going to go out of bounds at the 24, 26-yard line. We have a flag around midfield at the 40. But what a ball by Davis and what a catch by Ty Beard. The biggest play of the night for Covington. And Josh, right on cue, you called it. Had to take a shot. It's on Westview. They will decline, does Covington.
Yeah, no, it was a good ball. Earlier, he had a good ball as well. He was just barely outside of the receiver.
Yeah, and with the Messiah Ward injury, Tayshawn Walker not having the experience, still a great athlete. But
Yeah.
they're gonna target the new guy.
Yeah, for sure. That's coaching 101.
3:15 to go here in the third quarter. 1st and 10. Covington has it on the Westview 26-yard line. Davis hands off to the left to Smith. Smith trying to bounce to the outside and cuts his way back inside, spins his way forward to the 22. It'll be a gain of 4 to make it 2nd down and 6.
Tackle by number 7, Dameron.
CD Dameron in on the tackle.
Every time they run the ball, they do a good job of stretching forward, just getting a little bit more yardage.
The offensive line also does a good job not only pulling, but they do a great job at getting those shoulders around the tackles and defensive ends to wall off to create running lanes. Drake Hickman on the sideline. Would imagine we see him at some point again on this defensive drive. He's had to play both sides here in the past few weeks. He has inserted himself at left tackle and has been very good on the offensive side of the ball. One receiver to the right. Man in motion is Macklin. It'll be a direct keep by Davis. Davis gets inside the 20 at the 19. Makes it 3rd down and about 3.
Tackle by number 13, Snyder.
Third and 3 upcoming. 2:05 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, still no rush from this offense. You got about 2 minutes left in the third quarter, as you stated, and, you're down 28.
Yeah, Covington trails by 4 touchdowns. 3rd and 3 and a big one at that. Covington has missed a field goal already in this game. It's 4-down territory the rest of the way.
Oh, yeah.
Bunch formation to the left side. Now Smith to the left of Davis in the backfield. 7 on the play clock. Davis will pitch it to Smith. Smith has a lane. Smith has enough for the 1st down. He's inside the 15. Balling his way forward to the 11, excuse me. And so Covington will have 1st down and 10 at the 11. Good carry by Smith. 90 seconds to go here in the third.
Yeah, they're going to run at their own pace. This is astonishing to me.
So far, this has been Covington's best drive of the game. The first drive of the game where they scored, they were aided by penalties and a great return overall. This has been their best offensive drive that they had to start on the 20. Handoff to Smith on the right side, and he's going to be met but break the tackle. He's going to get past the 10. Had him wrapped up.
Hit by a host of Chargers.
In the backfield did Westview's Jamal Barnett. And somehow Smith works his way for a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 from the 10-yard line. Covington can get the 1st down without scoring. They ultimately have 7 chances here to get it in. Glover in motion from right to left. Now Macklin joins him from left to right, and Glover's going to be in the backfield. He's not going to make it back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 on the play. Makes it 2nd. It's hit. Flags come flying late.
Hit by a host of Chargers. Marker on the field.
We've seen 2 face mask penalties already by Westview tonight. We have Tayshawn Walker and Asa Barnes talking with the officials, and Barnes' reaction indicates that this one's going to be on Westview.
Yeah, it's tough. You don't want to create a penalty down in this area at all, but
so we're waiting to see what the call is. 4 officials talking at about the 13-yard line. And it looks like we're about to get our official call. 31 seconds to go here in the third. Covington driving. Already moving that way. And personal foul. Face mask.
Yeah.
3rd one of the night on Westview. Hadn't had one since the first drive of the game where they had 2, so half the distance to the goal line. I believe. So it's going to be, should be 2nd down, I believe. Interesting.
Yeah, no, they still have 3rd.
They have 3rd down listed.
Yeah.
.30 seconds to go. So they officially listed as 3rd and 5. 2 receivers to the left. Davis, low snap, has to take it himself. Davis up the middle, and Davis will get into the end zone. His first touchdown of the night as Covington scores for the first time since their opening drive off of a Walker Davis 5-yard quarterback keeper. And it's 35-13. .21 to go here in the third quarter. And here comes Waddell for the extra point. Snap the hold, the kick. That one was hammered, and it is good. 35-14. We'll keep it right here as Covington scores for the first time since their opening drive. They go 80 yards on that drive to make it 35-14.
Yeah, a few penalties we've seen from Westview, but it was overall a good drive by Covington. This is where you could see that surprise onside kick.
Yeah, especially from Covington. They've already pooched a couple short tonight and almost had their hands on two of them. So Covington, they go 80 yards and score on a Walker Davis keeper. And with 21 seconds to go here in the third quarter, they cut the lead down to 21. Don't quite call it over yet. A stop and a score for Covington, and they're right back in this one, down by 2.
Yep.
Back deep for Westview, number 1, Dantes Joy.
Joy Brown and looks to be Dameron back deep to receive.
Communicating across the line, so you can
imagine. They did this on the first kickoff of the game where it was very short and caught by one of the up men.
Yep.
And so here comes Waddle. He will take a 7-yard usual drop back. Has kicked from the left hash all 3 times tonight. And we see what Covington does. It's going to be a short pooch kick called for a fair catch by Westview at the 28-yard line. That one called by Tayshawn Walker, and they're targeting him on these kickoffs, but Walker catches it cleanly that time. Officially spotted on the 29-yard line. So the Chargers, they will have to go 71 yards to get into the end zone here on their 6th drive of the game. Covington has targeted Tayshawn Walker in multiple facets of the game tonight. Targeted him with passes and targeted him on kickoff, with Messiah Ward being out tonight. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. First and 10 for Westview. Covington, they bring 4. Simpson rolls out to his right, and he will throw on the run, deep on the run, and this one's going to be overthrown, and it's going to be picked off, and right on cue. Covington not done yet. Jaheim Smith gets the interception, and Simpson, a late flag coming in. And man, oh man. Simpson, 3rd interception on the year. That one just an errant throw. Probably the worst thrown interception we've seen this year. As the first pick he threw this year was perfectly read by the defense. The second one was a tip drill. And then that one just overthrow on the run. This one looks to be on Covington, I believe. It was a dead ball foul, so they'll back it up from the end of the play.
Yeah, as you stated before, this is not what you want to do. They're down 21, but this is an offense that has scored a lot of points this year.
So we see what the official call is. Yeah, Covington's going to back up. And they're going to back up half the distance, so it's a 15-yarder. All right. So dead even on turnovers here tonight after the Simpson interception. His 3rd on the year. That one being the most errant throw yet. So now Covington, down by 3 scores, has the ball back. Trying to make this one a game. Man in motion from right to left for the Chargers. It'll be a handoff to Smith on the right side, and Smith will get stuffed. gaining about 2 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 8, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. Each team scores once, and we have another down Covington player. That's going to be Jaheim Smith, who just had the interception. But Westview, they lead 35-14 as we head to the final 12 minutes of the regular season. We're going to take a 60-second break here on the Sports 731 Network.
Hey ladies, are you ready to shine? Discover a new look at R&R on Lindale Boutique. From trendy outfits to must-have accessories like our custom hat design station, we got everything you need to complement your style. Come shop with us at 228 South Lindale Street, right next to Woodfire Pizza Kitchen in Martin. We're open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. R&R on Lindale Boutique, where style meets fun.
West Tennessee Metals in Dyersburg is the go-to spot for top-notch metal roofing products and services. Located at 1314 East Court Street with a massive showroom. We build kits for pole barns, patio packages, and lean-tos. We offer painted 40-year metal and Galvalume. Delivered free with orders over $1,000 within 60 miles of Dyersburg. All of our orders are carefully cut and packaged to ensure a premium finish for your project. Give David a call today at 731-676-9965 or call Nathan at 423-394-7073. Weather the storm with West Tennessee Metals.
And back here in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth, the hurt Covington Charger on the field was Jaheim Smith, and he had to be helped off the field, limped his way off. See a couple injuries tonight. Football is good. Coach Matt McConnell is having a conversation with two of our side judges. Jared Davidson here, and alongside me tonight, Josh Greer. Coach Matt McConnell's going out to his defense.
Yeah, I guess.
So I guess with the injury timeout and the quarter ending, an extended break real quick, usually you have to go to the numbers.
Yeah, that's what I thought as
well. So I'm kind of shocked that they let Coach McConnell go out to the hash mark.
That's probably what he's asking.
I think he was asking if he could go out there because the quarter end was taking a little bit longer.
Yep.
Here we go. 2nd down and 8. Covington has the ball on their own 16-yard line after the interception. We flipped ends of the field. Covington going left to right. Westview going right to left. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the left. Davis will roll out to his left. He's going to take a shot deep. And Tayshawn Walker makes the play. He's been targeted all night. And Tayshawn Walker extends the hand and knocks it out of the possession of Ty Beard. And that brings up 3rd down and 8. Another pass breakup. And that's going to be the 18th pass breakup for this defensive backfield this season.
Yeah, great job catching up. If that ball was thrown over his left shoulder, he would have been gone. But great job. Ball was thrown a little bit underneath, and he's able to break up the pass.
So Walker comes out. Joy comes in. Barnett comes in for Evans. 3rd and 8. Timeout on the field on R&R on Lindale Boutique timeout. I believe this one's going to be taken by Covington. The last second substitutions by Westview. I may have thrown Coach Kirby off, but no, he's coming out. He's yelling at one of his guys. Coach Kirby not happy with something that happened on the field. He's taking his guys all the way out to the hash mark, and man, he is not happy.
Yep.
That's the most animated we've seen Kirby tonight.
Yep.
11:55 to go here in the ball game. Pivotal drive here for Covington. Pivotal down here, 3rd down and 8. Westview got 2 last minute substitutions, and Jamal Barnett and Dantes Joy out there. Joy replaced Walker. Barnett replaced Evans. So here comes the Westview defense. Both middle linebackers, Dunphy and Snyder, in there. Couples kind of playing that flex here tonight. Actually, no, we're going to go. Looks like Evans is back into the ball game. Yeah, Couples is playing that flex with Evans at the defensive line spot. 3rd and 8. Pivotal down on a pivotal drive here for Covington. Glover goes in motion right to left. Davis, he will drop back and throw. He's going to throw over the middle and a wide open man. Did he hold on? No, he did not. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Ty Beard dropped it, had enough for the 1st down. That's going to bring up 4th and 8. And you do not want to give Westview field position here. They're going to punt it.
Yeah, you have to punt it here. I know you're down 21, but you still got a lot of time to go.
He just forced an interception off of an errant Simpson throw. First real mistake by Westview tonight.
Yeah, you're right on that.
Let's see if they give Dameron a chance to return a punt here. If I'm Covington, I'm not giving him a shot at all. Going to try to get another low line drive that rolls again.
Yeah, they're missing one, it looks like.
Yeah, the last punt.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, they got 11.
Yeah, they got 11 on the field.
He was looking at the sideline. I couldn't tell.
The last punt by Waddle was 58 yards. The snap, the hold, the kick. This one's high end over end. Wobbly spiral. Dameron's going to catch it at midfield and fair catch it. And Asa Barnes getting a little bit of contact at the end of that play. They're going to spot him right at midfield. So Westview, prime field position. And we talked about it. Covington got pressure quick on that last drive that forced Graham into an errant throw. And that was one of our pregame keys to the game. Is Covington, you got to get pressure quick to force this offense out of their sets.
Yeah. That was a play we don't see out of Graham Simpson.
No.
Typically, he would have just tucked it and ran, got whatever he could have out of it, and live to play
Live
another
to
down.
fight another down.
Yep.
So a bunch trips to the far side. Westview goes right to left. Joy in motion. That's Brown in motion. And it will be to Joy. Joy, he's going to get across midfield. Yeah, they're going to catch CD Dameron with the hold. Dameron had the hand on the back of the numbers of Covington. That's going to be called 10 times out of 10, especially when there's an official just 10 yards away right behind you.
For sure.
That's going to make a first down and 10, first down and 20. Another Covington player slow to get up. That's going to be Jeremy Cage, who jogged off with an injury earlier tonight.
Yeah, they've been fighting through. You could tell they've been banged up a little probably through the tough season. But, yeah, they've been banged up a little bit, but they've been coming right back out and playing.
Big shout out to our Westview Lady Chargers soccer team who is in the hotel right now, and they got the TV streaming us right now. Good luck to them tomorrow as well. They've won quarterfinals and semifinals. Go knock down the door and bring home that state championship tomorrow. Simpson drops back to pass on 1st and 20. It's a screen play. He hits Barnes in stride. Barnes stutter steps and spins out of a double-team tackle. He's going to gain 5 yards. It's going to make it 2nd down and 15. To get a big shout-out to the Westview Lady Charger soccer team, winning 9-0 in the quarterfinals, 7-0 yesterday in the semis, had the day off today, and has a chance at, I believe, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah, you said early in the year when they beat Henry County, I knew they had to be a really good team.
A team that returned all 11 of their starters from last year in a solid senior class. 2nd and 15, Joy in motion from right to left. Simpson goes to the out route to Brown. Brown cuts it back up to midfield past the original line of scrimmage. That's going to be up to the 48-yard line. It's going to make it 3rd down and 8. So Westview, after the holding penalty, does a good job to make it 3rd and manageable after 1st down and 20. Another pivotal 3rd down here for the Covington defense. They go 3 down. See how many they end up bringing. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. And they bring 4. And over the middle, and Brown just off the hands, a little bit behind Miles. And we may see the first Westview punt of the night, and here comes the punt unit.
Yeah, I think you have to punt it here.
Just a little bit of a miscommunication. Charger offense has stalled a little bit here in the second half.
Yeah, I don't know if he's supposed to run a stick route or if he was running a post. It looked like he was skinny posting.
It looked like a skinny post, and the ball was just a hair behind Brown. And then bounced off the hands. Lucky that one wasn't picked as well. Joy hasn't punted in a few weeks, averaging just shy of 40 on his punts this year. Catches it. A flag comes flying late. It's a low-line drive by Joy, and it's going to be caught at the 15 by Beard. Falls his way forward to the 16-yard line. Interesting to see what this flag is here on the Westview 49.
Yeah, the way Joy reacted had to be on Westview, but that's usually
it was a very maybe too many men in the backfield. I'm not entirely sure.
It looked like they had 7 guys on the line, but
would you? Now, if it's on Westview, you can make them re-kick.
Yeah.
10:06 to go here in the 4th quarter. Yeah, illegal formation on Westview, and I believe you can make. It's not one that you attach to the end of the play.
No, it's not. Yeah, they're re-kicking.
No, they're about to walk them.
Well, I guess high school is different.
Wow. Usually a pre-snap illegal formation penalty is
Yep.
a replay of down, but no, they're going to tack on 5 yards to the end of that punt for Covington. So now 1st down and 10 on their own 27 on the right hash. Covington has gotten a few breaks, still in this ball game, down by 3 scores with 10:06 left to go. In the gun is Davis. In the motion is Macklin. It'll be a handoff to Macklin to the left side. The jet sweep. Couples comes in, makes the tackle as Macklin is down at the 31. It'll be a gain of 4. Makes it second down and 6.
Yeah, anytime Macklin gets the ball, you think he can take it yards. So it was a good job by Couples making that tackle.
A little bit of miscommunication from our PA announcer. It's not 3rd down. 2nd down.
He sees into the future.
Milan beats Peabody 21-0. Milan holds Peabody scoreless, but the Peabody defense holding Milan to just 21 points.
I know. Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Yeah.
2nd and 6. Davis looking for Macklin. No, he's going to go back across. That'll be to Smith, I believe. No, it's not. It is Smith. And Smith across midfield, cuts it back to the middle, and Brown gets initial contact. Dameron comes up and finishes the tackle from behind, but a big play by Covington. 9:11 left to go here, and they get it up to the 37-yard line in Westview territory. Another chunk play by Covington this second half. Westview, a little bit of lapse in thought here, and Davis is going to go out to talk to Macklin. Didn't know if we're about to get one of those designed confusion trick plays.
Yep.
Davis drops back to pass. He was talking to Macklin. That's who he's going to go to. And Davis is going to be hit from behind. Ball's on the ground, and I believe Westview may have recovered. The Chargers may have just forced their second turnover, and they did. An E&H Refrigeration defensive stop. What a play. Davis gets hit from behind. And Drake Hickman, I believe, on the tackle. Carson Lisley there as well to recover the fumble. Drake Hickman, big-time play.
Yeah, early in the game we said that we thought we'd hear Drake Hickman's name a lot, and, on that play we were able to get a turnover. Yeah, Macklin had the edge, so they were running that route. It looked like they were running a rub route.
Yeah, and that blindside hit from Davis, it's one that, as a high school quarterback, you don't necessarily have that sixth sense built in.
Yep.
Didn't quite feel it. Dameron in motion now from right to left. Another big drive here for Westview. They can score. They can put this one on ice. Barnes takes the handoff. He's going to be past midfield. Barnes keeps the legs churning near the 1st down marker. Maybe about half a yard shy. Brings up 2nd down and short. And here's where you can start to lean on number 5 in the backfield.
Oh, yeah.
8:20 to go here in the 4th quarter. Barnes already has 2 touchdowns tonight. Graham had 3 passing touchdowns in the first half for over 200 yards. Trips to the left side. 2nd and short from the 47. Covington down in the 4-2. Go 4 down. Simpson go quick to Joy, and Covington read it the entire way. And on the initial tackle, Jeremy Cage. And props to the Covington defense. They're sniffing it out this half. These short, quick hitters. That's going to be a loss back to the Westview 49. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 5, a loss of 4 on the play. Westview was perfect on 3rd downs in the first half. Offense has kind of stalled out here. 7.5 to go.
Yeah, there's no quitting Covington, so you got to go out and play 4 quarters, and that's exactly what we expect.
Covington goes 3 downs, showing a little bit of a blitz here on 3rd and 5. Looking to bring 5. They do. They bring 5. Barnes takes the handoff. Barnes has a gap. Barnes runs over a man and has enough for the 1st down. Asa Barnes said, "Get on my back." Winstead Real Estate and Land Company 1st down. And the Chargers move the sticks.
It's exactly what you want from your running back whenever you need those tough yards.
Especially in these late game situations, too. 7 minutes to go here in the 4th. 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Simpson, hard count. No one jumps. 2nd clap. Another handoff to Barnes. Barnes on the left side runs over another man. A good tackle. That's Cage again. But Barnes is going to get it up to about the 37-yard line.
Yep.
Call it a gain of 7.
Yeah, Cage went down to the dirt, and he felt that one still.
That's how you have to tackle Asa Barnes.
Yep.
And even then, it's
Iffy.
Sometimes you don't get them. 6.5 to go. A touchdown here can put this game on ice. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Simpson stalling the clock, and Covington, they've already wasted a timeout here. Simpson goes to the hard count, and another handoff to Barnes. Barnes just needling his way through the tight gaps, gets it up to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs again. Another Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down.
And
go ahead.
No, if you're an offensive line, this is exactly what you want. This powers you. You get excited about this. You want to run the ball.
And this is a spot where Westview necessarily, yes, they had the run game last year, but with a more experienced offensive line and a offseason improved Asa Barnes, they can do this. Simpson will go to the flat to Dameron. Dameron makes some man. No, not quite. It's going to be dropped for a loss of 1 on the tackle, Ty Beard. As Ty Beard has been great in the open field at tackling tonight. It's going to be a loss of 1 on the play, 2nd down and 11. But yeah, last year, going back to that conversation real quick, Josh, Westview, yes, they had a good running game last year, but not near as good as this year. So late in games, in a ball game where right now it kind of feels a little bit closer than 3 scores with the way Covington has played in this second half, Westview can rely on that ground and pound style of offense.
Yeah, and that's my favorite.
2 receivers to the right on 2nd and 11. Handoff to Barnes at the middle again. And here's that ground and pound again. Barnes muscles his way forward for a gain of 3. Makes it 3rd down and 8. Now let's see what Westview does here.
Yeah, but it's like 3 for 30. You get 30 seconds knocked off the clock as well. So that's the positive gain. You get a plus and a plus.
Westview in no hurry. They have a 3-score lead. It's 35-14 with 4:45 to go here in the 4th. Brown in motion from left to right. It'll be a fake handoff. They go over the middle and
slightly off.
Slightly off again. Dameron looking for a flag, but the clock stops. It's 4th down and 8. And I'd imagine Westview leaves the offense on the field just outside of Kinzer's range, but too shallow to punt.
Yeah, I agree. You keep them out there.
I say Kinzer does have a long this year of 35 yards. He's 2 for 2 on field goals this year. Here we go, 4th down and 8. Covington trying to get a stop. Westview needs to get to the 21-yard line. Joy in motion. Westview, they snap it. Going deep. They're going to go for the kill shot to Brown, and flag comes out. Westview's going to get pass interference called in their favor. And Miles Brown got interfered with. And so this is going to give Westview an automatic first down with 4:29 left to go in the ballgame.
Yeah, it's hard to stop them. That's all you could do. I mean, if I was a DB coach, that's exactly what
Brown had him beat.
Yep.
Brown had him beat. It's inside the 30, so it'll be half the distance and an automatic first down.
A cell phone that's not theirs, please bring it to the concession stand.
So an automatic first down for the Chargers of Westview. They get inside the red zone. A C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity. They get it to the 14, half the distance to the goal. 4:29 to go here in the fourth quarter. Apologies. Been on a weird night. So stack formation on the left side. Joy alone to his right. Simpson hands off to Barnes at the middle. Barnes, patient, needling his way through again. Gets up to the 5. That's going to be right at the first down marker. With 4:20 to go here in the ball game. I believe they're going to have it 2nd down in the nose of the football. 4:10 to go. Westview getting to the line quick. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Barnes on the right hip of Simpson. Simpson takes a snap, fakes the handoff, slants over the middle, and it's caught! Dantes Joy, give him a hat trick tonight, and Graham Simpson, his 4th touchdown pass of the evening as well from 5 yards out. It's a First Response Security Services touchdown, and you can just about tuck this Region 7 3A championship to bed.
Yeah, if they come back, then we've witnessed something
we've witnessed something crazy.
Yeah.
3:57 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Dantes Joy his 3rd, and the extra point will be blocked. So 41-14
as well.
The flag was thrown. Maybe an offsides penalty.
Block, marker on the field.
little bit of a high snap. He was able to get it down, but they were back there so fast, so I can imagine it was probably false start.
See if Westview pulls out the heavy set if
Offsides.
it is.
Yep.
Personal foul. They're going to say lining up over the center? Or running into Kinzer?
I don't think they ran into. I mean, not penalty worthy.
Bring in the heavy set. One time tonight. They're going to leave Kinzer on there. Smart play. You're up 41-14.
Plus, Kinzer's had a fantastic year.
A great year. The snap, the hold, the kick. This one is up and through. Kinzer Pratt, 6 of 6 on extra points tonight. It's 42-14 with 3:57 left to go here in the ball game. And we're going to take a quick 30-second break here on the Sports 731 Network.
Wendell Alexander Realty is the premier real estate expert serving Northwest Tennessee with a deep-rooted commitment to excellence and local knowledge. Founded in 1985, we understand the unique needs of our community because we live and work here. Combining local expertise with high-end marketing techniques, we ensure your property stands out in the marketplace. Trust Wendell Alexander Realty to deliver exceptional service and results. Contact us today at 731-281-1220 to experience the difference.
Back here in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth, Westview tacks on one more touchdown to ultimately ice this ball game. It's 42-14, and all is quiet on the away sideline. As Westview's 3 minutes and 57 seconds away from earning the number 1 seed in Region 7-3A. And putting themselves in a good position to host all the way up until Chattanooga. God willing, they make it that far.
Yeah, this team has played lights out. They deserve this game right here. Every single week. Last week they had a battle against a whole slew of penalties.
Yes.
And a very physical team. We've seen them bounce back with the Lausanne comeback and then them overcome that. This has been a very tough team.
A low line drive kick that's caught at the 8-yard line by Jaheim Smith. Smith up the middle, knifing his way through, falls past the 30-yard line up to the 31. So 3:48 to go, and Covington will have this drive starting at their own 31.
And you can imagine if you're Covington right now, you just want positive plays. You want to go into next week without any serious injuries. They've been nicked up already.
They'll get to host against the number 3 seed out of the Region 8 3A. And, yeah, this feels like a white flag. They're going back under center. Handoff up the middle to their physical back, and he has space to go. And he's going to be past the Westview 40-yard line before being pushed out of bounds by C.D. Dameron. On the carry was Winfrey. And, well, chunk play again by Covington. They've had quite a few this second half.
Yeah, they've had a few this second half. They haven't been able to maximize it other than the one score. It's still, that's a tough play to defend over and over and over. Anytime you play against this type of team or a Union City type of team or a Huntington type of team, it kind of wears on you.
Under center, and they hand it off to the right side. This one's going to be to Macklin, and Macklin is pushed down right around the 15. Flag comes flying late.
Why?
Going to get a horse collar maybe? But also, too, Macklin had a hand on the face mask.
Yeah.
Excuse me, they're going to get Smith. Thought it was Macklin on the carry. Apologies. If anything, it felt like it's maybe going both ways, but. And Covington's going to back up.
Yeah, I guess you called it. Yeah,
so did Macklin get a handful of face mask? Personal foul, face mask on Covington. We have seen now 5 face mask penalties tonight.
Yep.
I believe 4 on Westview, 1 on Covington. And funny enough, they've all come with Westview on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, 5. Yeah.
You hear the boo birds coming out from Covington.
Well, you know what? We all saw it. You saw it.
Oh, first down in 4? Yeah, first down in 4. Under center they go again. Glover in motion from right to left. Handoff up the middle to Winfrey. Winfrey stumbles his way forward to the 25-yard line right at the first down marker. It's been a physical game up front. 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Stick around for postgame. We'll have an interview with head coach Matt McConnell. This week we definitely will. I got to talk to him a little bit after last week. He said he just wanted to get his guys off the field and get in the locker room, and I didn't blame him one bit. 2:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. Glover in motion again, left to right. And they're going to hand off again to Winfrey. Winfrey's getting some run here as he's inside the 15-yard line, bumps his way forward to the 13-yard line. Some barking going on between Westview and Covington. 2.5 to go.
Yeah, you want to leave this game clean. You don't want anyone on either side of the ball getting hurt. You want to make sure that you limit the penalties if they occur.
Get to the postseason cleanly.
Yes, that's all we want for both teams.
These two teams have a chance to meet again. It'll be a delayed handoff this time to Macklin. Macklin just, is it suplexed backwards again on the tackle by West. You've seen a few suplex tackles tonight. A couple by each side.
Did you see who did that? I couldn't see.
It looked like Jackson Couples.
Okay.
Who's been plugged into that flex spot.
Yeah, he's playing very physical tonight, that's for sure.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Popcorn and hot chocolate, $1. I'll get it right. Popcorn and hot chocolate.
Wing set to the left. Davis under center again. Glover motions to the right. And they'll hand off to Macklin. Macklin is going to drag a few guys. He's going to have enough for the first down. He's going to be down to the 1-yard line. First and goal to go.
Back by number 37, Winfrey.
Clock keeps on ticking down.
Yeah, 90 seconds left in this one.
Yeah, Covington will more than likely punch one more in here. Just kind of like they did last year to make it a 5-point game. 100 seconds or 80 seconds left to go in this one. Hand off to Macklin, and Macklin lowers the shoulder. And from here, it looked good.
That was Macklin on carry.
They're going to say he's down to like the 1-inch line.
Wow.
60 seconds to go. So second and goal to go. 45 seconds to go. Davis under center again. Hands off to Macklin, and Macklin's going to be stuffed for a loss. Charger defense. Now flag comes in late. That's Jackson Couples in on the tackle again as well. See what this flag is. It's thrown at about the 4-yard line. Clock will stop at 33 seconds. The Charger defense not trying to let Covington get out of here with one more score.
Yeah, and I don't blame them. I think whenever you play on defense, you do whatever you can to try to limit the points. It doesn't matter if it was on the last second of the game or the first second. You want to make sure that they do not score against you.
And it's the flag on. Personal foul on Covington. It's a hands to the face. Looks like they may back him up. Clock will start on the whistle.
Personal foul, Covington.
Now, if you're Westview, you can imagine that they are going to throw the ball. So now you,
the dogs.
Yes, yep. I'd like to see Hickman, Couples, someone.
Couples has been on this drive quite a bit. We're under 30 seconds to go. Stay tuned for our postgame Town and Country Dry Cleaners postgame coaches interview. Coach Matt McConnell will be a very wanted man.
Yep.
Under center is Davis. More than likely will be the last play of the ballgame, barring an incompletion. They're going to run a reverse to the far side of the field. And here we go to the near side now. And they're not going to get in. They're going to get out of bounds. So we'll have one more play with 6 seconds left. Regardless of what happens on this last play, play, this Westview defense has just been solid. They limited one of the top scoring offenses in the entire state to under 20 points for now?
Yeah, even if you're a Martin Westview fan, you are not thinking that you're going to limit Covington to 14 points.
And here comes Davis for what will more than likely be the last play on 3rd and goal to go from the 3. He'll go under center. Charger defense has been good inside the 5 this drive. Let's see what they do here. It'll be a toss to the right side, and Macklin has space to go, and he's going to get in at the end, and that will be all she wrote. Zeros on the clock. The Chargers from Martin take home the Region 7-3A crown. The score didn't matter at the end there. Westview wins 42-20. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, post-game coaches interview with head coach Matt McConnell here on the Sports 731 Network.
Cold mornings, hot showers. Wet jeans, warm dryers. West Tennessee Public Utility District has you covered with natural gas water heaters and dryers for sale. No big box chaos, just local, reliable, energy-saving comfort. Call 731-986-8289 to find your perfect match. WTPUD, where comfort meets community.
Weekly Ford Nissan has been in business for over 60 years, showcasing the complete line of Ford vehicles like Ford Mustang, Bronco, Explorer, Escape, Expedition, and Ranger, and F-150 trucks. Plus, you'll find the full line of Nissan vehicles, such as the Nissan Versa, Sentra, and Altima sedans, plus Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, Kicks, and Frontier trucks, and a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Weekly Ford Nissan offers their warranty forever on all new and select pre-owned vehicles. And, of course, their complete parts and service department. Shop online at weeklyauto.com or visit 841 North Lindell Street in Martin. Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, located at 903 South 1st Street in Union City, Tennessee, offers a wide range of tires, wheels, leveling kits, lift kits, and accessories. Call 731-885-7373 or visit their website at midtownmotors-tn.com for new inventory. Dustin or Brian can help you find your next ride. Financing is available with approved credit. Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, the best prices around.
As a small local company, L.I. Smith & Associates is proud to support this community. Our team is composed of nearly 50 staff members, including a team of professional engineers, professional land surveyors, and office support staff, all of whom work together to provide multi-state coverage for projects of all sizes. With nearly 50 years of industry experience, you can trust L.I. Smith with your next project.
C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has just what you need for your next home upgrade or big project. From durable Trex composite decking to sleek Marvin windows to semi-custom cabinets that fit your style and budget. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has Traeger grills for your weekend barbecues, Milwaukee tools for the job site, Valspar paint to refresh any space, plus culverts, lumber, hardware, and so much more. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply. Call 731-341-4408 or stop by 8487 Highway 22 in Dresden. Supporting Westview High School athletics, the Color Shop family of companies is here for you. Since 1977, Color Shop has provided the top-of-line flooring and paint to the community. Color Shop Construction specializes in new and remodels in commercial and residential spaces. And when life throws you a curveball, like a leak or natural disaster, Color Shop Restoration is ready with expert staff and the right tools to get you back on track fast. The Color Shop family is proud to serve Martin and the surrounding areas for over 40 years. Go Chargers!
Celebrating 45 years in business, E&H Refrigeration is your trained comfort specialist. We are Northwest Tennessee's heating and cooling experts with locations in Martin and Paris. If you're in need of a new Trane HVAC system, we have you covered. Give E&H Refrigeration a call today in Martin at 731-587-9675 or in Paris at 731-407-9121. Let us bring you comfort you deserve with the quality you count on. E&H Refrigeration, your Trane dealer.
At Winstead Real Estate, we treat every customer like they're the only one. We take the time to find the perfect home or land just for you. Where real estate is done with care and a handshake still means something. Call us at 731-504-8888 969.
Championship in dominating fashion. Just give me your initial thoughts.
Man, so proud of our kids, the way they prepared, the way they come out and played tonight. I can't say enough about them, how they prep and how they're there for each other, play for each other. Man, we had a guy out tonight, and it didn't let them slow them down. Man, I'm proud of them.
Coach, your defense, after allowing an opening drive score, locked it in and played phenomenal the entire game, forcing 2 turnovers and just getting stop after stop.
No, they did. They flew to the ball tonight, played really hard. I thought they, after seeing it last week and then bouncing back this week, they come out a little something different, starting off the game. And coaches adjusted, kids adjusted, and we settled in, man, played one heck of a ball game.
Coach, it feels like in every big game, Dantes Joy finds a way to step up big. 3 receiving touchdowns tonight. Just talk about his performance.
Man, it's just Dantes, super kid, man. He's an unbelievable kid that people don't see that throughout the week. But I'm telling you, he's a special kid with a special attitude. He's got a huge heart. You see him on Friday nights, but you don't get to see the full Dantes that I get to see every day. I'm blessed to be able to coach the kid and be around him. He's a special kid.
Coach, the first puzzle piece is down. Playoffs start next week. We will see you next week.
Yep,
thank you. We're going to take it to a break.
Your business is unique, so protecting it should be tailor-made. Unlike those one-size-fits-all nationwide security companies, First Response Security Services offers custom solutions tailored to your organization's needs. We even work around any stipulation you have. First Response actually sends real people to support you. You're not just a number in a database. You get the personal touch and real local support whenever you need it. Serving Northwest Tennessee for 15 years. Call us today.
Got a leaky roof? Missing shingles? Or maybe it's time for a total roof replacement. No matter what your roofing needs, KB with ARS Roofing has you covered. From repairs and cleaning to full roof replacements and preservation, ARS Roofing is your trusted local expert, serving all of West Tennessee and Western Kentucky. Protect your biggest investment, your home, with the quality and care you deserve. Call ARS Roofing today at 731-636-9700 and schedule a free quote. ARS Roofing, making roofs look great again.
The Hawks Nest Sports Venue in Martin is a proud supporter of the Westview Chargers. The Hawks Nest is the place to be to catch all your favorite games and sporting events. From Wing Wednesday to weekend karaoke and live entertainment, the Hawks Nest Sports Venue is the best hangout in Martin. For a weekly lineup of events and specials, check them out on Facebook at The Hawks Nest or stop by 105 Church Street in Martin. The Hawks Nest Sports Venue, proud supporter of Charger Athletics. Go Chargers!
Come visit Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Check out our showroom filled with different flooring options, cabinets, vanities, lighting fixtures, doors, and more. We'll save you money with prices up to 30% less than what you'd find at the big box stores. Plus, our expert design team is always available to assist with a free design consultation. That's only at Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Quality products at discount prices. Come see us today.
Skyhawk Rentals offers a versatile management style covering both residential and commercial properties, as well as offering combined sales and property management services. If you're an owner looking to address your real estate and property management needs, we're it. If you're a tenant in need of an affordable space to live and work, we'll help you find your nest. As the largest property management company in the area, we'll work hard to meet your needs and provide superior customer service. To find out more, call Skyhawk Rentals at 731-587-2937 or stop by 224 South Lindell Street today.
The best teams aren't born. They're forged in the heat of practice and knowledge that if you get the little things right, the big things become second nature. Building a great team is hard, demanding work that takes single-minded dedication and sacrifice. And that's how we've built the cardiovascular team at West Tennessee Healthcare, the highest performing team in the state and one of the top 6% in the nation.
Weekly Ford Nissan has been in business for over 60 years, showcasing the complete line of Ford vehicles like Ford Mustang, Bronco, Explorer, Escape, Expedition, and Ranger, and F-150 trucks. Plus, you'll find the full line of Nissan vehicles, such as the Nissan Versa, Sentra, and Altima sedans, plus Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, Kicks, and Frontier trucks, and a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Weekly Ford Nissan offers their warranty forever on all new and select pre-owned vehicles. And, of course, their complete parts and service department. Shop online at weeklyauto.com or visit 841 North Lindell Street in Martin.
Need reliable auto body repair? Turn to Precision Auto Body, your trusted family-owned shop with locations in Martin, Milan, and Dyersburg. Whether it's a small fender bender or a major collision repair, their expert team has you covered with quality work and fast service. Precision Auto Body takes pride in serving the community and they're proud supporters of Westview Chargers athletics. So when your vehicle needs attention, trust the name that puts precision in every repair. Precision Auto Body.
West Tennessee Metals in Dyersburg is the go-to spot for top-notch metal roofing products and services. Located at 1314 East Court Street with a massive showroom. We build kits for pole barns, patio packages, and lean-tos. We offer painted 40-year metal and galvalume. Delivered free with orders over $1,000 within 60 miles of Dyersburg. All of our orders are carefully cut and packaged to ensure a premium finish for your project. Give David a call today at 731-676-9965 or call Nathan at 423-394-7073. Weather the storm with West Tennessee Metals.
Hey ladies, are you ready to shine? Discover a new look at R&R on Lindell Boutique. From trendy outfits to must-have accessories like our custom hat design station, we got everything you need to complement your style. Come shop with us at 228 South Lindell Street, right next to a Woodfire Pizza Kitchen in Martin. We're open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. R&R on Lindell Boutique, where style meets fun.
Come see Premier Furniture with 2 great locations in downtown McKenzie and in Union City. They've got everything to make your house feel like home. From cozy bedding to stylish dinette sets, recliners, sectionals, sofas, love seats, and more. Add the perfect touch with entertainment consoles, accent chairs, bedroom suites, and accessories to match your style. Whether you're furnishing a new space or updating your favorite room, it's well worth the drive to Premier Furniture in McKenzie and Union City.
Cold mornings, hot showers. Wet jeans, warm dryers. West Tennessee Public Utility District has you covered with natural gas water heaters and dryers for sale. No big box chaos, just local, reliable, energy-saving comfort. Call 731-986-8289 to find your perfect match. WTPUD, where comfort meets community.
And welcome back in. It's the Charger Postgame Show, brought to you by, if I can get this up, Wendell Alexander Realty, Roadrunner Driving School, and Martin Medical Center. Westview, they win 42-20. Covington gets a garbage time touchdown to cut that lead, but the lowest point total Covington has been held to all year in the Westview defense, locked in when they needed to most.
Yeah, no, very impressive. This defense showed up big today, and even without one of my favorite players, Corey Wells.
Yeah, and I will say props to Jackson Couples for filling that role greatly tonight. He made some big hits tonight, played it well, a new position for him. But, man, Jackson Couples stepped up big time tonight in that flex role.
Yeah, big time. You're exactly right. It was exciting to see some of the hits he had, and he was decleating, folks. I saw 2 decleaters at least.
Westview, once again, they win 42-14. They win the Region 7-3A championship, and they do it in dominating fashion. Josh, Asa Barnes had a few scores. Graham had 4 passing touchdowns. Dantes Joy had 3 receiving touchdowns. I talked to Coach about it down there. Y'all heard it on the Town and Country Dry Cleaners postgame coaches interview. He goes, when it's big time, Dantes Joy is just he's a special kid.
He is, yeah. No, he you can see that from him, and he's excited for his teammates when his teammates are doing good things. So he is a super senior in my eyes.
So we do have to give out an American Roofing Soft Wash Player of the Game. You know, you could go Asa with the rushing yardage. You could go Graham with 4 touchdowns. Dantes Joy with 3. I want to give it to that defensive unit tonight. They stepped up big time, holding a Covington offense that averages over 55 points a game to just 20 points a game. I'm giving it to the Westview defense.
You have to. Yeah, I think you have to. You have to give it to the entire unit. They played well. Even on that first drive, whenever they scored a touchdown, they were already past the midfield. So, and then two penalties on top of that. So you gave them a short field. And then the last touchdown, as you stated, was a garbage time, garbage minute touchdown.
And I want to touch on this too, because there was a little bit of conversation going on prior to the game, and then I heard a little bit down on the field afterwards while talking to people before I came back up. Westview in their non-region, prepare for this. You get what you get with your region. That's the luck of the draw with the TSSAA. You have Dyersburg, you have Covington, but then you have the other teams who you blow out and just blow out repeatedly. In your non-region, Westview struggled to schedule opponents because of how good they were last year.
Yep.
They welcomed in Mace.
Mm-hmm.
They went to Marshall County, and they welcomed in Lausanne, 3 opponents that will be on their schedule next year. You play a tough non-region schedule, and it shows up in a game like this. And this is no shot in the slightest to Covington. Your best non-region game was Haywood. Yep. And then you played Brighton, who you blew out. You backed out of the Munford game in February. For Westview and head coach Matt McConnell, props to them for scheduling a tough non-conference game to get them battle-tested for games like this.
Yeah, anytime you think your team is going to go deep in the playoffs, you want to get them ready during the regular season. That's exactly what he did. Now, some of it was scheduling, but at the end of the day, that Lausanne game was a great game. Mace coming off the 1A state championship, that is a great game, and then going to Marshall County as well, as you stated.
Yeah, you go to Marshall County, you win that game in a shortened game, really, in a late-night contest, which was just insane for them. A team that made it to the quarterfinals in 4A last year as well. They're going to be a 4A playoff team again this year. But, man, props to head coach Matt McConnell's Westview team. Playoffs start next week on November the 7th. They will face the 4 seed out of Region 8 in 3A. So we'll wait to see you that. I believe those Memphis games are being played tomorrow night. A majority of them are. There's a lot of scenarios. You either get Wooddale, Raleigh, Egypt, or I believe Memphis East. One of those 3 teams in the 4 spot. But Melrose and Bolton are locked into the 1 and 2 seed in that region. Before we sign off for the night, let's thank all of our sponsors real quick. Winstead Real Estate and Land Company, R&R on Lindale Boutique, Davis Clothing in Lexington, Wendell Alexander Realty, Roadrunner Driving School, Martin Medical Center, Smith and Nanny Design Center, and Lumber Company. The company, C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply, R&R on Lindale Boutique. First Response Security Services, The Hawk's Nest, E&H Refrigeration, American Roofing Soft Wash, Skyhawk Rentals, Town and Country Dry Cleaners, and then also Precision Auto Body, Weekly Ford Nissan, Tux Discount, Premier Furniture, Extreme Custom / Midtown Motors, Crave Restaurant for once again providing us with a glorious pregame meal, and then Dynamics Physical Therapy and Fitness. The Chargers finish the regular season 9-0 and 6-0 in region play and dominate Covington 42-20 here tonight. They get a 22-point victory to win the Region 7 3A crown. For myself, Jared Davidson, my color commentator, Josh Greer, our production crew, and all of our sponsors, we'll see you in the postseason here on the Sports 731 Network.